Oh no.
That's like on Futurama, where they're like, Professor, push the button, and Fry's like, oh, let me do it, and like if the button's like right here, he's like, whoops, like he goes way right of it. It's like, how hard is it to push a button? But I'll
Depends
start.
on the button.
We're it's only showing Clayton's in. We're only showing the picture.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, okay. I was hoping that wasn't like a mistake or something.
Nope.
Is that like just like a fancy intro thing?
Yeah, man.
Okay. I'll wait till I see myself. God, that's gross. You sound like you're sipping a bad wine. Okay. Oh, I like the new camera angles. It shows my my whole body like right there, doesn't it? Okay. Anyways, so we got a couple people. Let's start it off. I'm in the studio today with Ben Hack. Am I saying that right? Hack.
Yeah.
Hake. We met in 2014.
Yep, college. Marine
Yeah,
Corps.
yeah, and yeah, it'll be 5 years in August. I think. I think I met you like right after. I think I met you in the first semester, didn't I?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it was you or Aaron that told me to join the IT club.
Probably
Some-
everybody.
Yeah, and then I ended up becoming president.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was fun. But anyways, I wanted to have you on. That's a cheat view. Thanks for that. Oh, and then Caleb's in here too. Can you turn the camera on yourself?
No. I don't have it up. No,
Oh,
it's fine.
that's
You don't
fine.
need to see my bald head.
That's- Dude, I'm gonna be bald soon with this fucking haircut. Anyways, you've been trying to get on here for a while.
Yeah, just haven't been able to make anything work
Yeah.
time-wise.
Well, that and you expressed interest about it like back. I think you actually suggested a Skype interview like years ago. There's a guy that also wants to do a Skype interview, and I tell him no every time because I don't want to have a freaking computer sitting here. I want an actual person. I want like this is what this is about. It's face-to-face communication. I don't want like to talk to a screen because like you don't know, maybe he's like holding his balls the whole time. I can't see him. You could be right now for all I know. I can't see over the screen. But that aside, I'm glad that you're here and we can talk face to face. I wanted to have you on mainly because, well, you're my friend too, but I wanted to have you on because I think you have a really interesting story of like after you finished college. Like to me, you went all over the place. Even though, did you just go to one state?
Yeah, I just went to Montana for a year and a half.
Yeah, can you like tell us about that?
Yeah.
As intimately as you'd like to.
Well, trying to think. Yeah, after college, I graduated. I worked on the farm for a little family-owned dairy farm for, I was there for several years beforehand, and I think 1 year after I graduated, and I had applied for IT jobs and nothing kind of really lined up, and I had a friend who moved out to Montana, and I thought, why not just throw caution to the wind for once and try something new? It turned out I started applying for jobs out there. Well, my uncle knew somebody who he hunted with, way back in the day kind of a thing, that lived out there and worked for a telephone company. So I thought, why not? I shot my resume just because I could, and sure enough, next thing I knew, they did a phone interview, and after that, they sent me plane tickets, hopped on a plane, and they flew me out there.
Jesus.
So I could come check the place out and do an in-person interview, and after that, I packed up my stuff the day after my 21st birthday, and I drove with Clayton, who's actually watching the live right now, and me and him drove out there. It took us 2 full days, and he flew back home afterwards, and worked there doing kind of a little bit of everything from IT to plowing cable into the ground to, telecom industry, pretty much.
Yeah.
When I was out there, I did a lot. I mean, we wrangled, I think one day we went out and roped calves and branded calves and nutted them, and
Oh my God.
yeah, there's out there they call them Rocky Mountain oysters. What they do is when they nut calves, they'll take them, clean them off, and throw them in beer batter or fish batter or whatever, and deep fry them and eat them.
That I've heard about that, but I always thought that was a joke.
No, no, it's a legitimate thing.
Oh fuck!
And they
Isn't
make
there
it
like a testicle festival thing too? I've heard of that.
That is a thing too. Yeah, I've never like actually done anything with it or about it, but I've tried Rocky Mountain oyster once,
Yeah.
and I've been told they're either good or they're bad. The one I had was supposedly one of the best in the area, and honestly, it had zero flavor, didn't taste like anything. All you could taste was the batter, and it was the consistency of a pureed chicken nugget.
Ben just asked, or no, Clayton, sorry. He just asked how many, or how did they taste, Ben? He just covered that. Christ, that's gross. Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's more of a mindset thing of if you don't know what you're eating, it's not a big deal.
Right.
It's as soon as you find out what it was, that all of a sudden just those thoughts go through your head.
Right. Dude, I was going to say I couldn't do it. I saw that. I suppose we could have this, like, sorry. I'm going to,
Turn it
Yeah.
one way or the other.
yeah. That way you can see what's going on there, too. A Montana. Now say horse fucker. That's from South Park. Yeah, so there. Now it's out of the shot of every camera. That's awesome. God, that's so gross. I don't think I could do it. Like, even if you told me what it's not, like, does it look like a testicle when you eat
No,
it?
it honestly is about the size of a fat chicken nugget.
Can you Google Rocky Mountain oysters and put it up?
That's what this is.
Okay.
That is what this is right here.
And
Hold on, I'll get a more.
Yeah.
I'll get a more gross looking picture.
I thought that was just like a picture of like.
It's not just chicken nuggets.
I thought it was like a picture of like something from KFC.
No, that's legit what they look like.
That's
And
awesome.
They literally don't taste like anything besides the batter that they're fried in.
Oh wow. He's gonna Google the other
Oh
thing.
boy.
Oh boy. Yeah. Oh boy is right. I'm about to fucking throw up here.
find a clear picture.
I'm gonna get hungry again before I have to go to work.
I
gotta
mean,
find a more
I
clear
could have
picture.
brought some. We were nutting the other day on the farm.
God, that sounds so gross.
I was nutting on the farm the other day.
I mean, it's brutal because they'll just grab the tip of the sack. They just cut it off and they yank them out and cut and done and like, oh.
Okay. Oh my god.
It looks severely painful. To
It
the point
looks-
where
dude.
it almost physically hurts you.
I'd probably fucking pass out. Like I'd probably faint.
Yeah, and those are way too big to actually eat at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you could eat them.
I was gonna say
they're
like
not
a steak
recommended
is
if
like
they're
a
that
steak
size.
is a steak. Jesus.
When they're that big, supposedly they get tough and start tasting like boot leather.
Fuck. Okay. I'm not looking at those anymore.
But yeah, we did everything. We rode horses out into the mountains with the girl that I was kind of seeing off and on, and we just randomly collect up a couple horses and go right out in the mountains. And I have some amazing pictures and memories I will never forget out
Yeah.
there.
Well, that's good, man. I mean, like you what I wanted to talk about mainly like was that adventure that you took out there and like how you did the fact that you did it when you were so young is a really good thing because you didn't have like were you living with your parents at the time?
Yeah. I had
That's
been living with
when
my
you're
parents
supposed
for
to do it, yeah.
21 years. Right
Wow.
after my 21st birthday, I was gone. Like the
Yeah.
next day.
Yeah, like
And that is a culture shock like you wouldn't believe.
yeah.
From living in a house of 4 people to on your own 100%. It is weird.
Yeah, like as a lot of people do it where they'll go
And have a
a
roommate.
ton of roommates to maybe 1 or 2 people. My cousin, when he turned 18, he moved into a house with like 6 guys.
Wow.
Yeah, well, he lived in a big family too, but like went from that to 6 guys, and then I think he went to 1 roommate to now I think he's on his own. So, yeah, you like you were saying, that's a big step. Jesus.
Yeah, and I had to get like things I would have never thought of. Like I had to buy silverware and plates and a slow cooker and just
Well,
pots and pans,
yeah.
like stuff that you really don't think of because they were always just there.
Yeah, I
Like glass cups. Like I never would have thought that I would need to buy cups. Like
Yeah.
I lived on solo cups forever.
well, like what I noticed when I got my own place was how I did it was I wasn't sure what I needed to buy, so I said to myself, well, then don't buy it.
Yeah.
As soon as you need it, though,
that's what I did.
go grab it.
Yeah, make a list and then
and eventually you look around and you're like, well, I don't need to get anything anymore for now. And then that's when you just sit on your stuff.
The hardest part is furniture. Because you start out with like the crappiest crap you can find on a street corner.
Yeah.
And then slowly work your way up.
There's a comedian that's got a bit about he's like, I knew when my childhood died and I became an adult because a guy was throwing a party for a couch that he bought. And what we're gonna do is it's like a baby, but you go over to the place and you bring like a dish to pass, and then there's the couch. And you go by and you say something about the couch. I'm like, that's a adult move, because everybody was like, damn, you can just get a couch. Like, you can just drive around and get a couch on the street.
Right.
Like, you think, did you ever have the tabletop that was a spool? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do know what you're talking about.
Did you have one of those?
I used it as an end table. But I also got them from work at Montana.
Why is it so zoomed in on my face? Jesus God.
Because you put the computer there, so I had to take a second and crop out the computer for the regular view.
Jesus, that's not a good look for me. Yeah, you zoomed in on him properly. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze.
Oh, you almost blew up.
This is what this zoom looks like. It's a little lagging. It's lagging back.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, I've seen that's like in every apartment or anything in a dude's place. Like, girls have like nice furniture. I've never been in a girl's house that's not had good furniture.
No doubt. Or signs on the wall that say "Live, Laugh, Love."
Yeah, like aesthetically stuff. And then I've got this fucking room. This all these walls used to be covered too. We took that stuff down, but like if there's a woman here, oh dude, I'm gonna eventually have all the walls covered. Nice. But yeah, if there's a woman living here, no way in hell I would have any of this stuff up. I would
maybe
like
half
to.
Of it.
Maybe I would get like one little area of a room where it'd be okay.
Like man cave.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about man caves.
I mean, it's like your version of a man cave.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't want this shit up in my living room, but the living room does have movie stuff, but it's all framed.
Okay.
It's all like...
And if it's framed, that's different. It's not just a poster.
I'm going to frame that fucking thing and put the Cyber Demon from Doom up in my room.
There you go.
Scare some women away. Anyways, yeah. So, yeah, if you want to go on about your journey out west.
Really not a whole lot. I had a dirt bike, so I explored with that a little bit. There's a lot of trails.
One second. Nancy says titties, so we gotta acknowledge that. Thank you, Nancy. Go on.
But yeah, no, I spent some time with the dirt bike, though. The time I spent with it was more fixing it than actual riding. I only got a couple good rides out of it, and then I blew up the motor for a third time. I'm like, no, I'm done. But I sold it right before I moved, so I didn't have to bring it back. Unfortunately, I didn't get to put as much time on it as I had wanted, but mostly it was working. If I wasn't working, I was playing video games. If I wasn't playing video games, I was outside, whether it was fishing or hiking in the mountains or horseback riding in the mountains, just enjoying the beautiful Mother Nature around me, and that just takes surreal to a whole new level.
Yeah, dude. Some of the pictures you sent me were pretty cool. I haven't been to Montana, but I've been all over out west. I've been to a bunch of different states, like a big variety of landscape, which is really neat.
Right.
Yeah, like when I went to Utah, I was up in the mountains and it was snowing, like in the middle of July.
Yeah.
And then I'd get into Salt Lake City, it'd be like 80 degrees, and that was like maybe a 30-minute drive.
Yeah. No.
Difference.
One year they said it was July 3rd, they had 6 inches of snow. July 4th was 80 degrees.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
and that was literally a day in the same location.
My dad said that back in the 70s when he went to Colorado, they were like in shorts and t-shirts, and they went up in the mountains and were throwing snowballs at each other.
Yeah, there's a lot of bikers that you'll see come through, and they're just covered in snow because the pass will be like 9,000 feet high. Yeah. And then you can drop down to 6,000 feet where it's like 60-degree weather. And their bikes are just covered in snow because they just came down.
Uh-huh. Did you ever come close to dying out there?
No. There's a few times I could have swore I was going to wreck my truck, but
Yeah.
I never did. A couple close calls with an elk, but
Really?
yeah. Oh, dude,
Oh,
it's like
shit.
it's like hitting a cow or a moose. It's
They're pretty
bad.
common out there?
Oh yeah, there's like thousands of them. You could literally see a herd of 100.
Oh, man. And they're all wild, too. They're not
Right,
like
yeah, no,
game
they're all
preserves
wild.
or something? Okay.
No, they're 100% wild. They kind of migrate around, and depending on the weather, they'll either move up into the mountains or come down for feed.
Weird. I want to shoot an elk sometime in my life.
Well, I don't recommend it in Montana because it's a $1,200 permit tag.
God.
Or
Yeah.
25 if you're a resident.
25. Dude, is there any way you can play like sound clips of something?
Maybe.
Like, have you ever heard an elk bugle?
Oh, let me look that up. Hold
Yeah,
on.
it's so like, for people who've never
It's
heard it,
very
it's
unique.
like otherworldly. Yeah, it's
Right.
like something from like, it's like a monster. To like,
Almost,
and I heard
yeah.
like hearing it in person's way different. Clayton, let's take a minute to talk about the comments. As I said, Nance said titties, so that's cool. Clayton says fire. We're gonna get to that, I'm assuming. And then Nancy said again, get me framed. Nance, if you would send me a picture of yourself, however you want, if it's in fully clothed or however else, maybe whatever else you're gonna wear, I will happily get that framed and I'll put it in the studio here in the background, and then you can be vicariously in the studio on every podcast. She did some modeling, so. I'm
Alright.
trying to get a model in the studio
So,
here
to
in the
Clayton's
background,
comment, fire,
and then you can be.
I was kind of avoiding a topic that I knew he wouldn't let me. When I was out there after...
Sure, you want to talk about this or no?
Oh, yeah, no, it's good. In, what was it? February of last year, or what would now be last year, almost a year ago, I caught my apartment on fire that I was living in. And it completely burned out the inside. I was able to salvage the majority of my belongings. Pretty much everything that was important, like my computer, all personal documents, pictures, mostly survived. A lot of things were lost, but it was so bad. Pens, plastic pens in a cup holder, just completely melted together in one blob.
Ew.
Like, it was severely hot, and nobody found it. Nobody saw it until I came home 2 days later.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I opened my door and everything is just black. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
So it burned and then burned out?
yeah, it burned itself out and it stayed completely within the walls, but barely. The windows were cracked. The ceiling where the corners of the room was charred beneath the wall and actually charred into the insulation and almost burned its way through just out of pure heat, not even by flame.
Jesus.
It was that hot.
I remember you sent me pictures of it, and I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if like it was real or not. I was
No.
like, what the hell?
Yeah, no, my place burned badly.
Do you know what it was caused by?
I do. My stupidity, kind of.
Gotcha. I have a friend that started his trailer on fire because he had like every video game console known to man plug into a daisy chain setup.
Ooh.
Yeah, and eventually it just sparked and threw sparks all over his he had just, it was just papers because he would print off guides from the internet for video games.
Yeah.
So it was just paper. It wasn't like it wasn't nice grade like guide paper which could withstand some heat. It was just like loose leaf paper. Went up like that. And then I think they got housing assistance. I think they burned down another house at some point. But
Oh, wow.
yeah, that's another story. But dude, that's fucking crazy. Like, and that's why you moved back.
No,
Or-
I stayed out there. I went through... The real kicker on that is less than 2 weeks before my fire, I got renter's insurance. After being out there for over 8
That's really
months,
suspicious.
I finally got renter's insurance, and 2 weeks later, I got my fire after my insurance.
Did they?
They paid everything. I didn't.
No
owe a
one
dime.
investigated you.
Oh, they did. They sent people out to take pictures, and the insurance companies took a while to kind of get everything covered. But I started submitting my stuff, as far as loss reports and living expenses because I had to get somewhere temporary to stay in food and such like that. So they covered all that immediately. After a while, they covered everything else belonging wise.
Wow, because it's so suspicious that at least you acknowledge it looks suspicious.
Oh yeah, no, I was really concerned that they were gonna just say, it was my fault and that they're not gonna pay me anything. But no, they were great about it, and I've stuck with them ever since because just dealing with them through that, their customer service was phenomenal. And like I said, they paid every dime that I submitted. In my belongings, there's some things that they really kind of hit with degradation of value just because they're old or older or age or whatever. But which is understandable. I mean, that's their job.
Yeah.
But for the most part, everything I submitted was covered, and it was a bad deal, but I made the better of it. So
yeah, well, that's good. I've been super lucky enough never have to go through something like that.
It's not fun.
No, I wouldn't expect it to. I mean, every car accident I've ever been in, I couldn't even call it a car accident. It was like a fender bender. I did total one of my parents' cars, but it was like on ice.
Oh.
There was like during an ice storm, and they never bothered me about it after that. So
yeah, things happen.
Things happen. But yeah, at least it sounds like you at least made it out of there somewhat okay. The most important thing is that you're not hurt.
Yeah, me and my dog were gone for the weekend, so none of us were hurt. And had I been there, I probably could have prevented it, but I had left for the weekend. But yeah, no, I was the first one to find it when I came home. I went over to my neighbor. I'm like, "What happened? Why? Was the fire department here?" And he just looks at me like, "What are you talking about?"
Whoa.
Nobody knew. I was the first one to discover what had happened.
It must have been like one of those self-contained fires, because this is kind of weird, but this is going to sound really weird, but I think it's really hard to burn something down. Hear me out. Like, as kids, we are told, if you see a lighter, you give it to an adult. It's going to burn the fucking house down. If you see this match could torch a whole house. I'm like, dude, I remember I was trying to burn something as a kid. Like, me and some friends went into a woods and tried to have, a campfire. We were going to play, Survivor or some shit. And I remember we got a hold of a lighter, and we're trying to burn, something. And we kept if you hold a lighter up against, this table, it's not going to start on fire. You have to set curtains and shit on fire in a house, and it'll just burn up the wall. And then that's probably what happened to your place. The fire spread across everything burnable. The shit didn't catch completely, and then it fizzled out.
Actually, no. The only thing that saved it was that the place was airtight. Had there been a draft or had a window broke open, the entire thing would have engulfed the building, the two neighboring buildings, and I did have brand new smoke alarms or smoke detectors in there. Nobody heard them. So had something been any worse, the entire structure would have burned down completely.
Shit.
Yeah.
I never thought of that.
And I had wood paneling for walls on the inside. And it, like I said, it got so hot that the glass light covers or light bulb covers, protectors, whatever, melted. Switches in the wall were just drooped out.
Yeah. I remember seeing the pictures.
Yeah, it was bad.
Nancy says, bet. Okay, so one time, someone said, I said, hey, do you want to come over and play some video games? And they said, oh, that sounds awesome. I said, what about next Saturday? And he goes, oh, bet. And I go, and this is me being a stupid old man. I said, bet what? They're like, yeah, bet. And I go, we're gambling now? I'm like, bet means what is it? You're young. What does it mean? Just tell me, because I'm going to get it wrong.
It's just kind of like a confirmation, yeah, let's do it, kind of.
Okay.
I mean, I don't truthfully know because I don't use all the younger lingo.
Younger? You're like 20.
2?
No, 22.
Almost 23.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
You bet. Yeah, they're right there. That meme doesn't have context. That's just cementing my confusion. My old man confusion. Dude, one time I was FaceTiming on here, and I don't usually do that, but it was the Facebook FaceTime.
Oh.
And I was tapping on the screen, and I couldn't hang up. So I said, how do I hang you up? And I started doing this. And I started shaking the phone, and someone's laughing behind me. He's like, this is the most dad shit you've ever fucking done. Anyways, to get back to this, if Nancy's probably not even watching anymore. It's me shaking it. So, if she heard that, what I said, if she wants to send me a picture of her, I'll pay for it. That way she can keep her modeling career going. I'll frame it and just put it in the back. I think you brought a picture of her up earlier. She looks very nice.
I did. I brought her Facebook profile up.
Yeah, it's a very nice picture. She's Asian, so it'll be cultural.
There you go.
Well, dude, you know I've been accused of having only white people on here, even though I've had one of every race except black.
You have?
I've had Mexican.
You've been accused of that?
Yes. I've had 2 Mexican people on here.
Hey, what the?
One was a woman, too. I've had
man.
2 women on here. 2.
Yeah,
two. I say 2.5 because one of them sat off camera.
Oh.
Well, it was a guy and his girlfriend was off camera, and every now and then I'd like lean over and ask her a question. She's like, "Don't do that." Like if the camera was on, she's like, "The camera can't be on me." She just sat on her phone and drank wine the whole time. It's fine with me. Okay, so you had this fire, but you stayed out there. Did it break off again?
No, we're good. Yeah, no, I stayed. I actually lived with the bartender in town had an upstairs and was willing to rent it. So that's what I did. I rented there for probably 2 months, and then I found another small little house in town that the ranch owns and usually used for hired hands, and they were kind enough to rent it out to me, and that's where I lived until the remainder of my stay in Montana.
So you lived above a bar for a while?
No, it wasn't
sorry.
on the bar. It was another house in town, but she
Okay.
was like the main bartender.
Okay. Did you bang her?
No, God. No.
Okay.
She's my quote unquote mom in wisdom.
Sure. I get that. So we have a question. The first ever random question. Are you ready? How many people a year get pink eye from eating ass?
I don't want to know.
You're Googling that, right? That's my man. Before you give us the answer, we're going to field a guess. You cannot guess because you have the answer now. I'm going to say...
Obviously.
I'm going to say...
you want to know what the first article name is, real quick? That comes up when I Google that. I literally Googled how many people a year get pink eye from eating ass. It's a Vice article.
Vice.
When ass eating goes wrong.
Fantastic.
Wow.
I'm going to say...
That escalated quickly.
I am going to guess... So I have to think about how many people eat ass. I'm going to say 1,000. That's probably way too low. How many people a year? This is just United States, right? Or are we doing
No
worldwide?
idea. I'm just going to take the first stat I see.
Fine. Ben?
We'll do 2,500.
2,500. Jesus Christ, God.
Wow.
That was probably the most. That was
the banner for the article.
That was tiptoeing the line between R and X. So close. With tasteful art. All right, so you
literally
got
tasteful.
You got 2,500. I have.
I'm not just seeing
1,000.
straight statistics right now. Hold
Okay.
on. Okay. It just looks like an article
We'll
discussing
stall.
it.
Jesus God. Oh, it's only quarter after 7. Cool. Is there a specific time you got to get out of here?
No.
Okay. Do you work tomorrow?
At some point. That's why I like.
What do you do for a living?
Well, right now
You don't have to tell us. if you
No,
want
you're
to.
fine. I'm working back on the dairy farm that was my first job in like sophomore year of high school. It's kind of been my go-to whenever I'm in between places, and I pretty well set my own hours.
That's
when
awesome.
I wake up, I go to work.
Yeah.
When I feel like coming home, I come home as long as my chores are done for the day. So it could be, I usually do like 8 to 4:30 or like 7:30 to 5 kind of a thing.
Wait, sorry, what was that? Like 12-hour days?
No, usually like 7:30 to 4:30 or 7:30 to 5. It's pretty normal.
I can't find
Some days I sleep in till 8 or 9.
Dude, I can't wait to see what the ads are going to be for on this web browser after all these searches I'm doing.
No, but that's how do they? Oh wow. No, that's awesome. I would what my when I was young, like in high school, I thought about doing this. No, not in high school. I was out of high school. I really didn't know what to do, but between like leaving McDonald's in 2013 to like a year later when I finally decided to go to school, I had no idea what I wanted to do. So I thought about walking into any farm I found within like the Fond du Lac area, and I was gonna go, listen, I want to work for you, but you have to let me live with you, take the money out for the rent, and to give me my place to stay. I don't care where it is. I said, I'll live as long as it's warm. I don't care. I don't need internet. I don't need anything. I've got a cell phone. That's all I need. And then Saturday nights, I'm going to go into town and party. But Sunday morning, I'm not working.
Right.
That was going to be my stipulation. And I was just going to do that for the summer, at least for the summer. Because I'm like, I don't think I could find a farm that wouldn't hire me. But then I ended up going into school and factory and stuff like that. And
right.
It went a different way. Schlosser's watching. What's up, man?
But no, honestly, most places nowadays wouldn't house you. But out in Montana, that's huge. Like, they house a lot of summer help. And believe it or not, where I was specifically, there was a large number of Mexicans. A lot of seasonal help.
Well, yeah.
And most of them are great people. I'm not going to lie.
You had to throw that in there?
No, and they're really nice. I know one of my coworkers' mom owned the grocery store. Now, this is a story. I don't know how true this is or not. But one guy did not pay his bill. Because they would run like a tab, and you'd pay it at the end of the month.
Grocery store?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a town of 100 people, so you pretty well
small town
knew
living,
everybody.
man.
Yeah.
Which was really convenient, so that way if you only wanted like a candy bar, you could just add it to your tab. You wouldn't have to pay right away. But anyway, he didn't pay his bill. Well, he went home back to Mexico, and then they tried catching up with a few other people who worked at the same ranch. Well, they covered his pay, and then supposedly they said, they'll make it good with him. They never saw him back at that ranch again. Don't know what happened. There's speculation. Nobody knows what happened.
Ooh.
But they covered his bill and everything.
He bolted pretty much.
Well, I mean, it was the end of his visa or work visa, so he left, but he never paid his bill. So these people, paid up, made honest with the store owner and everything, and nobody ever saw the guy since.
Yeah.
So I have some statistics.
Oh God, here we go.
Couldn't find anything specifically to eating ass, but you're both way over guessing.
My first guess was 230.
Oh, 230? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said 2,000.
Oh, I thought you said 20.
Well, it was, but I was thinking 230 until Mitch said 1,000, so I upped it.
Okay, so, only 1,200 people get pink eye a year.
I said
in general.
I said
not just from
1,000.
eating. No, that's not just from eating ass. That's just in general.
Oh.
Just pink eye in general. Only the 1,200.
Really?
Yeah. That's what I thought too. I was like, huh.
Because back in grade school, pink eye was super common.
Yeah, it's just it's the only thing I could find was one thing that says 1,200 people a year get it.
Yeah, for whoever's watching, I would feel free to ask us anything, and we'll just Google it on air.
Except Clayton. You're censored.
Clayton, feel free to ask any question.
Oh boy.
To Ben or myself or even our producer, Caleb.
You might be shooting yourself in the foot there, Mitch.
I'll live. You can live from that.
Yeah, but it won't get you out of the army.
You get fucking gangrene. No, that's how you get out of the army now. Is you shoot yourself in the foot.
No, they'll tell you to suck it up.
That's how I was on Family Guy. Oh, dude, I've seen some of the fucking recruitment videos from 2 years ago. The fucking drill instructor was like, you have to put all your belongings in this certain bin. That includes fidget spinners, fidget cubes. It's like, motherfucker, where are the days where you would shove people on the ground and beat them with soap and socks?
Oh, that's there. They just can't show you that.
I am assuming it is. There's a girl that I was working with at McDonald's years ago. This is 2009. She said that no, it's National Guard. She said that they started doing this thing where if they got too loud or in your face, you could do these things where you could pull a card and they'd have to back off you for 15 minutes and give you time to breathe. Like, fuck you, dude. This is the fucking army. You think the Al Qaeda or whatever is going to respect you if you pull a card? Oh, we got to stop shooting this guy because he's crying. Shoot him in the fucking eyes. Okay, so Clayton is going to definitely ask a question.
Oh, yeah. He's thinking of something good.
Dude, if Nancy sent us a picture, that'd be like the first fan product we've ever gotten. Because I've seen podcasts
I would like to populate that stuff behind you with like framed pictures. You know, like that'd be pretty cool.
What do you mean?
Like that? Yeah. Like you can just
Back here?
Yeah.
Where? How would we put it on there?
You just hang it.
Hey, Rams is on. He was probably my most unique guest because he actually came in and DJ'd for like 10 minutes.
You did.
Not saying you're bad. I'm just saying like you didn't bring a DJ table.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that is fair. I don't have one either. So what the fuck am I doing with my life? Your DJ actually right there.
What?
Your DJ right there. Turn some knobs.
Oh man.
Oh.
Wee.
Mix.
Hold on. This be crazy.
No, don't.
This be crazy, bro.
Don't do it too. Don't screw up. How would we put shit on here?
Duct
Like,
tape.
We hang it like a normal thing. Those things are very thin. You can just put a nail in. And
So
hang
like
the
if
photo
I
normal.
compress it, it's still gonna work.
I think
It's still
she's a
gonna do its
long
job.
She's a longer nail.
I do have common nails. They're pretty long.
Yeah. There you go.
All
Yeah,
right.
you are a common nail.
Damn. Are you a fan of?
We could also just have a wall that I have a camera pointed at with all the stuff people send us.
That's true.
That'd be kind of cool.
People
They
think
it can be its own guest.
I've had people tell me that they don't know that there's two cameras, especially
Yeah, it took
Sometimes
me
I can line it up enough
10
where it looks
minutes
the same.
in your video of the last one you did. Yeah.
The 20-minute one or the 30-minute one?
30-minute one,
from
yeah.
last week.
It took me the first 10 minutes to realize that there was a split in the scene.
Yup,
because the laptop was there and it looked like it was right in front of you.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he nailed it with the setup. There's also one that we did with it was either Zakota or with your other friend, where it's like we're sitting right next to each. Oh, the one with Zakota. When we fist bump each other because
yeah,
we
it
figured out that
worked.
song.
It, like, worked.
It was like that, but we were actually sitting across from each other. But it looked like I was sitting right next to him. Just the
wow.
way he had the cameras up, it was pretty damn good. Okay, so we got two questions from Clayton. Question one, Ben, tell them about that one rancher and the horse. Question two, I'm still thinking of a good question.
I can't. That one, me and Mitch
Whoa.
Me and Mitch will talk about that one off camera, but that's not something we can cover on the
Did you
podcast.
fuck a horse?
No.
Is that legal out there?
I have no idea, and I really don't want to
I bet you know, actually, and I bet you're just holding out.
I honestly don't know.
Like, if you did it for survival and warmth, I'll totally get it. But if you did it because you were bored one day, I'm going to have to ask
How
you to
would that
leave.
have anything to do with survival? That's what I
If you
wanna
had
know.
to, like, repopulate an area with, like, horse people, dude, like, you would have the first centaur. Do you remember Claire Ferenz from Harry Potter? They show him once, and then he's not in any of the other books. No, does he show up at the end of Deathly Hallows?
Who?
Ferenz,
Who?
the centaur from Harry Potter.
In the book.
He does? Okay, good, because,
Well, everyone's at the end of the 7th book. And
yeah, and they're fucking dead.
I do
some of them
think
die.
Ferenz dies. at the end of
Ferenz.
that, so.
A lot of the main characters do die in the end of Harry Potter, by the way. Spoilers, it's been out since 07. Yeah, Deathly Hallows is like 13 years old. 13,
Wow.
14, 13, 12 maybe. Well, the final book is old. The movie itself it's like 8 years old. The final Deathly Hallows Part 2 is considered like one of the best movies ever made. What's this? What are we looking at?
What's Clayton say?
Oh, Clayton. Which body part do you wish you could detach and why?
That's a
My
valid
penis,
question.
it's small.
That's a poor answer.
It's a bold answer.
I'm gonna go with an eye as long as I could still see.
One eye?
One eye, as long as like if I detached it, that I could still see through it.
Yeah. Well, like,
You know how handy that'd be looking for something? Like just roll your eye underneath
yeah, but then you gotta like call it back somehow. Put a magnet in it.
it.
Dude, that'd be funny. Like, you could do it as a party trick. Pop your eye out.
Or just, put your eye in your hand and just kind of stretch and your hand just kind of looks underneath somebody's blouse.
That's like the ultimate use.
Mitch,
I
I was,
would-
I was trying to show you that it is legal to have sex with a horse in Montana.
Oh, I
What?
couldn't read the, it was
just
too
looked it
small.
up.
It was too small on the screen, dude. I'm sorry.
All right, that's fine.
No, that's fine.
Thanks, Clayton.
Toilet
Thanks.
paper over, under. It's fucking over. If you're, dude, I don't want to be friends
It
with you if
doesn't
you do
matter.
that. It doesn't?
No, not
guess-
to me. I mean, half the time I take the springy thing out of the roll anyway, and then just use my hand to unroll it, and then put it back when I'm done. Not gonna lie,
There was a,
because half the time there's an empty carton on the holder.
at your own
I
place.
have a
Yeah.
definitive answer for that question, actually.
Is it the patent paper that's, yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason people get annoyed with it being up against the thing is because like they have to touch the wall. You monster. Yeah, see, it's on the thing.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I have
prefer that.
a patent paper framed out there. It's of the first movie reel from like 1905. It's the guy who invented the reel-to-reel movie projector, and the old patents look just like that. Like, so
Nice.
that's legit.
I mean,
That
I've
is
seen
legit.
a lot of those old patent. What would you call that?
Poster.
Poster. Yeah.
My friend has one of the first Colt revolver. It's got like all
That would
it's
be
all
badass.
disassembled, and
Right.
it's got like little notes pointing to each piece, like
That
the
would be
cylinder and the
badass.
yeah, dude. I don't think I could have done what you did. Like the whole thing of running off
It
as
wasn't
21.
It was not easy. There were a lot of moments I sat alone in my apartment and just didn't want to be there. But in the end, I do not regret any of it, and I would give a substantial part of my life up to go back if I could.
Yeah. What? Why? Do you want to talk about why you came back? You don't have to if you don't want to. If it's like too
It was
crazy or weird, or
a lot
whatever.
of family health problems going on, and the
Yeah.
job itself was starting to develop issues of its own. So between myself and the manager at the company, we just decided it was best for both of us to part ways.
Okay,
So
fair enough. You're right.
Yeah, man. I was trying to see if I could squeeze you in there a little wider, not so close to
I
your
like
face.
I like the camera setup. I
You just
don't
gotta have that laptop the
I
other
don't
way, like
dis-
facing me. Like you gotta have the laptop over on this side of the table.
I don't dislike the camera setup, but
I know it's. Oh, trust me, I want to change it. So next time we'll fix it up a little bit.
Remember how it was with Sakota?
Yeah, I know.
That's how I would.
I know. I know how I want it.
Yeah.
I gotta do it a little bit different.
Yeah.
my question for Mitch: favorite fast food,
Oh. Ooh.
and not just place, meal.
Shit. I have different moods for fast food. You know, like there'd be days where I want Panda Express.
Yeah,
Fuck. So I
real good.
God damn, dude. No one's ever asked me this. I'm gonna think about it and like I'm gonna think about it right now. I'm gonna answer you. But I'm thinking about it in a way where if I had to only eat one for the rest of my life.
No.
And I'm-
How about like favorite like right now? What could you go for right
Fucking
now?
Panda Express. Dude,
Oh, yeah,
if
dude.
we didn't
Wait, what was your answer?
if Panda Express
Hold
if-
on. Hold on 1 second.
Orange chicken, beef and broccoli over white rice with some cream cheese ragoons.
We're the number one. 23 biggest fast food chains in America.
I'm at number one?
It says Panda Express.
Panda Express based on like what?
Just look.
Like
look.
popularity or
It's just according to some magazine. And then-
biggest fast food?
Yep. Boom.
What does biggest mean though?
I don't know. I just googled
'Cause
most
biggest-
popular fast food.
Okay, that could be most popular. But if you go like if
I just thought it was funny because that happened to be on the list, and then you're just like, oh, Panda Express. Okay.
Well, I don't fuck around. My favorite is lo mein with teriyaki chicken with the sauce on top, or fried rice with the little bits of egg in it.
Not a fan of the fried rice. I'll eat the lo mein, but not just fried rice. Like I'd rather have white rice. I'm boring.
Is it a
Would
race
prefer whites. Yep, that's what I heard.
Okay, so now Panda Express or
Yeah.
Chinese buffet?
Probably Panda still.
That's an
Really?
easy. That's an easy Chinese
Buffet
buffet.
for the win.
Oh yeah, buffet.
Yeah, he's a big.
100%.
That's where we first started talking about this.
It's the only-
Well,
I will eat at Chinatown.
I was
Forever and ever.
I was
Peanut
doing
butter chicken.
peanut
Ooh.
butter chicken.
See, I've only had that once in a while. I'm not
Oh.
a huge fan of it, but like,
It's
I
phenomenal.
don't.
If it's made right.
It's such a weirdly unique thing to Chinese buffets too.
right, no doubt.
I don't think I've ever had peanut butter chicken.
No,
No, but I want to try it now.
It's- ooh.
I think
We're gonna have
I
to go to
think us
Oshkosh.
three-
They have it at the
Yeah.
one in Oshkosh.
yeah, that big one.
Yep, they just remodeled too. It's so nice.
Yeah, I was just there with Clayton like 3 weeks ago for the first time.
It's so nice now. We'll have to
Just-
go see a movie and check that out,
There's one in Oshkosh. Yeah, Aquaman again.
dude. Fuck
Dude,
yeah.
Aquaman was good.
movie was
I
good.
didn't see it. He saw it.
Bruh, it was good.
Bro, it was amazing.
Bro. I want to see
Bumblebee looks better though.
Bumblebee.
Really?
I'd like
Yeah.
to see
From what
Bumblebee.
I've heard, because my parents saw both of them, and they're like, yeah, Aquaman was way better. I was like, I'm shocked because the critics were like, Bumblebee's amazing, but
I'm not a big DC fan, but Aquaman was good.
Yeah.
I mean, I did not expect it to be anywhere near as good as what it was.
yeah, same, absolutely same.
But
same
I'm
response
a
for me.
massive Transformers geek.
Right.
So,
So you're
like,
all about that '80s vibe for it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The movie. So what's playing right now is Escape Room.
Yuck.
Wow. A Star Is Born.
boring.
Bohemian
Yuck.
Rhapsody.
Yes,
Boring.
I want to see that really bad.
Spider-Man.
Boring.
You have you seen that? You did see it, right?
I didn't see
Oh,
it.
we
No one's fucking
need
took
to
me.
We need to watch that movie.
like you can't go on your own.
It just won the Golden Globe for
don't
best
like
animated
that.
film
I
over
saw
Incredibles
that.
2.
Fuck Incredibles, dude. Seriously.
Dude, the
no.
Incredibles 2 was good.
It was good.
It was very
No,
good.
fuck Incredibles.
No, dude, it was
No.
Fuck you.
No. Fuck that.
Elastigirl booty.
Fuck both of that movies because it's pandering to the easiest fucking audience.
That's all Disney ever does,
It's a kids movie.
unless it's the Last Jedi.
Then why the fuck are you watching it?
Because I
Fuck,
can.
fuck Last Jedi.
Fuck you.
Fuck Last Jedi. Fuck Incredibles. I like Disney. Trust me, I like Disney. I do. But fuck Incredibles.
Hot take.
Is it Disney or
Casablanca.
is it Pixar?
What's that? Incredibles is Pixar,
Okay.
which is
I
owned
never
by
liked.
Disney.
I never liked Pixar, and I saw Toy Story in the theater when I was 4. I remember going.
Same. Bro.
Aren't they coming out with one more?
yeah,
or
they're
didn't
making
they?
a fourth one.
It's
Yeah.
the final one too.
Yeah.
I heard that Tom Hanks. No, what's his name? Who's Buzz Lightyear again? Tim Allen. He lost physical control of his body when he read the final part of the script, when he did the voice capture. Tom Hanks couldn't make eye contact with people while he read it. He had to turn his back to everybody because he couldn't stop like crying because it's too hard. Do you remember the ending of 3? When
No, I barely remember the first 2. I haven't seen them in many, many years.
at the end they're heading towards a furnace and they're in a fucking vacuum towards it or something. They're like heading towards a furnace and they're trying to escape, and they all, without saying anything, they all kind of look at each other and they all start joining hands because they're accepting they're about to die, and then they get saved. But the true ending is Andy leaves for, I think he goes to get married, or he leaves with his girlfriend or some
Wasn't
shit.
it moving to college?
I think it might have been college, but
He goes to college and gives
he's-
his toys to some little
a
girl.
little
Yeah.
a little girl, and like the final thing is "so long, partner." Is Andy's dad? Woody says it to Andy. Says "so long, partner," but he doesn't like say it to him. He just kind of. I think that's how it's gonna end. Is Woody's gonna talk to? I think Woody's gonna talk to Andy, but he's not gonna be able to understand him because he's grown up. It's kind of like how in Polar Express,
Oh,
you
yeah.
stop believing, but then he never stopped, so the bell would always jingle. But when his parents shook it, it wouldn't ring
Make any
because
noise,
they
yeah.
because he didn't believe. Shit,
That's
I'm
an
crying.
old movie now already.
2004? Bitch, Miracle on 34th Street. Come at me, 1941. Casablanca's playing.
Clayton coming in with the great topic, honestly.
What sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to? Bullfighting.
Oh my god! I
Like,
think there's already alcohol
Be
involved
able,
in that.
no, be able to still kill the bull, even though it's cruel. But if you're wasted to the point where you can't, it's mandatory double shot of Everclear before you step into the ring.
I'm pretty sure you need that just to get into the ring to
Right,
start
to stop
with.
shaking. Well, dude, have you ever seen how they do that? It's not that hard.
Not
Because the bull chases the cape because it's a color that makes it angry, and then they dance around.
That's actually debunked.
And is it really?
I think so.
Oh, well, but it works. And then he spears the bull, and then it falls over dead. It's horrible. It's horrifying to watch. But if you're sitting there with a couple of shots of Everclear in you, and like the bull fucks up and gores you, it's like, well, that's kind of what you fucking deserve. I'm gonna say bullfighting, but what do you say? To
That's a really good question.
that? Basketball.
No, that's boring. Nobody watches basketball. Nobody watches baseball either.
But basketball on when you're hammered, dude. You think about that. You fucking falling over like fucking missing
I'm gonna
the
say
ball.
bowling.
Oh, jeez.
Dude, that was like my close second. I was gonna say golf.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
It'd be a lot more freakouts.
Yeah.
Golf freakouts are some
Purely-
of the funniest fucking.
Yeah,
freakouts
purely
ever.
for the angry outbursts when you fuck up. You're just like,
Yeah,
oh,
it
people get
doesn't.
so
It
raging.
doesn't happen that often, and not very much anymore. But especially in the '90s, when a lot of people were all fucking still coked up from the '80s, early '90s golf. There's videos of people just losing their shit, whipping clubs into the crowd.
Or
I mean,
like-
you get kicked out of tournaments for that, but still.
Or tennis. Johnny McEnroe,
Jo-
except
Johnny
with fucking
McEnroe,
fifth of vodka.
Sixth of vodka, dude. Have you ever seen any of those old videos with Bobby Knight where he'd he's a basketball coach and he'd throw chairs at his own players when they'd fuck up. He'd all of a sudden you'd be standing there, he'd be 5 points down, not a big deal, doing full court press. All of a sudden you'd hear a whistle and then just a fucking folding chair would fly past you, and your own coach is running at you with his veins coming out of his neck, screaming. It's like, ah. These little college kids can't fucking handle that. I wouldn't be able to. But this is like 70s, so maybe. God damn, that's a good question. Bowling, I think would be
Bowling.
fucking funny.
Bowling.
There's got to be
pretty
videos of when people fuck up bowling, like even professionals when they slip, or the ball goes like cascading into the other alley.
I've watched somebody fling a ball into the ceiling before. It was hilarious to watch.
Was it at Ledgeview?
I don't. It might.
God damn it! I want to go bowling now.
No, it wasn't in Fond du Lac. It would have been Lighthouse Lanes, I think, in West Bend.
West Bend, dude. I haven't been to West Bend in years.
Didn't you used to work in West
Yeah.
Bend?
For about a year, I worked in West Bend. It's a really nice town. Like, if I were to move anywhere, I'd probably be there. It's super clean.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
that's what I've noticed. It's
playing
is that
footsie
your
with me.
foot?
Yeah.
Weird. Racing, mandatory 0.08 blood alcohol level. Oh fuck yeah, dude! I'm gonna give that a
NASCAR.
Fucking NASCAR. Okay, that's drinking and driving. That's illegal. At least I like bowling because you're
NASCAR would turn into
standing.
bumper cars.
Yeah, but like you have the ability to kill somebody. Bowling, I mean, you do too, but like at least you're not driving and you're just standing there until you fall.
I mean, at least you're on a track.
It doesn't matter, dude. Dude, there's fucking all kinds of videos where like in the old days when parts would go flying into the crowd and like lacerate people.
Final Destination movies.
Ooh. Did you ever see that video of the guy, this is old Formula 1 days, where the kid runs onto the track and gets hit by a car and he splits in half? It's on YouTube.
Shit.
Hey, what
no.
the fuck?
I'm not joking. Goosebumps 2 is playing. Still on this.
from one topic back to another topic, to a different one, back to the first one.
No, I'm done with it. I want to see Holmes and Watson. That's what we should go.
Stop.
We should. No, we should.
I've heard a lot of people just walk out of that movie. It's so bad.
So let's fucking go and see if
Bruh.
we can handle it.
What's the video you want me to look at? Someone getting cut in half by
Formula One track death. Just look that up. There's also another guy who goes under a guardrail and gets decapitated.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
also,
pass.
nudity is on YouTube now, so just
Really?
Yeah.
You can watch porn on
If
YouTube?
no, not porn. Type in the word titties into YouTube. Not here, but like, if you go, someone, I heard about this on a podcast, and it's just the first thing ever is a video of this woman getting her picture taken and shit. It's a professional photo shoot, and she just starts stripping down, fully nude, and they don't censor anything, and all the comments, I guarantee you, it says Eddie Bravo sent me here because he's a jujitsu master, and he was on Joe Rogan saying, "Dude, there's titties on YouTube now." That's we should talk about conspiracy theories
Go for it.
because I still remember when we were in a class one time, and I think the teacher was out of the room, and you were talking about where did Ebola go, and oh, what's that kid that like?
I found the video and it is crazy.
Told you. We oh fuck, what Fenton?
Yeah.
He looked at you and said, "I can fucking read Facebook too," and I was like, but still, like, I remember when that was like the biggest threat to mankind, and all of a sudden it just went away.
And then just poof, swept under a rug.
Whatever happened to gun control? No one's talking about that anymore.
No, it's
Not really.
it's not as big, but it's because we haven't had any mass shootings lately.
Yeah, I had noticed
is
that.
a
That's
good
kinda,
thing?
It's very good. Well, I don't know. why you
Guaranteed
put it-
it's not from gun control, but
No, it's
we just
not.
haven't had any psychos lose their-
The reason for that, someone told me this, and it worked really well. If you want to debate gun control, the easiest way to shut somebody down is to mention cars. Cars are a worse weapon than guns. You can kill more people, and it doesn't run out of bullets. Also, you can just get away to a degree.
I
And
actually
then
just read something. It was a meme on Facebook that said,
Coney 2K19.
if you want...
Oh my god.
I don't get that.
Oh, don't you remember that Coney 2012 thing? Oh
Kinda.
my god. It was all just fake to get money from people.
But like, let me finish with the car thing. He went on to talk about how you're given a weapon because a car's a weapon. You're given a weapon when you're 16. You don't even know who the fuck you are at 16. And you're just said, okay, you're gonna be doing 80 plus next to people this far away from you, and you're not gonna touch each other. It's basically like flying information in the Blue Angels, and no one's talking to each other, no one's communicating. The guy next to you is probably suicidal on medication, and I'm just saying, like, if guns are as bad as you think they are, cars are worse, and if cars are as bad as you think the guns are, we would have way more deaths than we do with cars. And I guarantee you people thought about that. We can't just have people driving around in cars. They're just going to run into each other. And for a while they did. Yeah, what? My accent?
No, dude. I was
Oh.
just watching the conversation.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I went off on a bit of a rant there.
But yeah, no, I saw...
That's what it's
meme-
about, man.
A meme on Facebook, and it was... I'm trying to remember how it went. But it was... if you want... If gun control worked, then let's do the same thing with drunk driving. You know, every time there's a drunk driver, let's just take the sober people off the road so they can't get hit.
Yeah.
Because that's effectively what they're trying.
That's completely true.
And it was a really good analogy.
Yeah. The thing of it is that you're never going to stop gun violence.
No.
You're not going to.
They're still going to buy guns in the black market
Yeah.
illegally, and they're still going to kill people. Is it going to reduce that? Potentially.
Yeah. I think the worst thing that they're doing is nothing. Like, every time this happens, nothing gets solved. There's no improvement.
There's all the argument, but nothing gets done.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, it's kind of like at work. I'm not going to say where I work on here because my boss is on my friends list and he might watch this. So, but a lot of at work, not my boss, he's cool. But
Kiss ass.
I am not.
Dude,
I'm not your boss.
I might get fired if I don't do that.
Oh my God.
So, I pointed the camera, not you.
Okay.
I'm not your boss, but you're not mine. We're partners. And I want to watch that in the screen there. There's gonna be a bit of a delay.
Oh my God. Let's see if we can watch the mouth move the same. Oh, I got it a little bit before you did it.
Okay. Ow, fuck. Okay. So, anyways, when I get into work, there's a couple of especially really old dudes, like still in their 60s, that are working there, almost retired, and they'll go. That's all they fucking do is complain. All they did was we go to this big board at the beginning of the day, and it has all our names and where we're gonna be for the day. It's been on the same wall for about 30 years. They have to paint the wall. They move it to the other side of the building. Not the plant. You have to walk the length of this room to get there. It's not a big deal. And the first thing I fucking hear after my 4-day vacation, a nice time off, refreshed, saying, "Hey, how's it going, guys? What'd you get for Christmas?" This is fucking bullshit that we gotta walk all the fuck way over here. I'm like,
Hold it in.
yeah, like, and it's just all this negativity. But then, like, every now and then, I'll get pissed off, and I'll be like, well, what do you think we should do about it? Oh, it's not my fucking job to think of something to do about it. Then shut the hell up, you fucking coffin dodger. You fuck, dude. I hate when people do that. I hate when people argue and there's no solution, just like the gun control. And nothing ever gets done. Like, I'm not a fucking hippie about it. Shaking the camera? Or am I doing that?
That's me.
When I'm fucking doing my fear speech.
That's me.
But like, I totally agree with you. There's nothing getting done. And I mean, like, there's no middle ground either. Like, you can't take them all away.
Right.
And you can't ruin people's rights to have a piece to defend themselves with. It's a touchy subject because no matter what someone does about it, I think that's why they're not doing it, is because no matter what someone does, it's going to piss a lot of people off.
Right.
Yeah.
And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if in 20 years we have another civil war, but for a different reason. I feel, now this is my thoughts and my personal political views.
Uh-oh.
I'll just say one comment and then we can leave it at that if we want. But Congress is no longer working for the people. It's working for themselves.
It's been like that for 100 years.
No, not to this extent.
Since Herbert Hoover founded the FBI and the Secret Service, that was about 100 years ago. That's when everything went downhill, in my opinion, because then they started planning secret wars and shit.
Well, like, not even that. Like, all the politicians care about is what they're making. They're making laws to benefit themselves and not taking the general public's consideration. I think laws should be made purely on popular vote. Right. Every town gets a toll booth. One day, a month or one day a quarter, you go and vote on these laws and just take the entire popular vote.
That would be a true republic, or true democracy.
Correct.
But then,
including the electoral votes. Get rid of the electoral college because that was from a bygone era when there was no communication between parts of the country.
That's
just used purely on popular vote.
You're not the only person that's ever said this.
No, like it's a common thought, and I believe that's kind of how it should be.
Oh yeah, that's how it. That's absolutely how it should be.
How easy it is to connect everybody.
Exactly, but it's given today's technology. Yeah, like, why isn't this a thing? Other than it doesn't benefit the politicians.
I think we're almost there.
I was gonna say, I guarantee you, like, once all the people that are in now are dead, it's in our time comes to run the country. It's gonna be like
in another 30 years.
Let's catch it all up to the natural state of things. But then our system's going to be outdated, and our kids are going to be like, we need to fucking shake shit up, man. And then it's like, I'm going to start handing these flyers out and tell some real truths. And then when you get down to it, you just realize, oh, these are just really pieces of paper.
Flyers in
Sorry.
30 years?
Yeah.
Really?
Fuck yourself. Hey,
Like by then,
what was my idea for business cards?
What was it?
I was gonna rent the plane in Fondy and drop them business cards
Oh,
from
yeah,
the plane
that's right.
all over the fucking city.
So I actually have a
that
thought.
would be freaking hilarious.
I have a thought on the gun thing. So for the gun thing, like, I don't see how even passing laws to ban them would work since like 3D printers are getting more and more advanced. People are literally can just start making their own highly effective weapons just from like 3D printing off of diagrams.
I have a 3D printer that could easily shoot a 22
Yeah,
shot.
and that's
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, what? Like, really? Come on.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have a 3D printer.
that
can
I
you-
finally got working again.
Can
after
you
the fire.
print me just like a 12-incher of the Cyber Demon from Doom?
I
Can you print me
mean,
that?
Clayton would be a better one to print that. His printer's a little more dialed in. Mine's still in the rough stage.
I'm gonna tell Clayton to print me
yeah.
that. I'll pay him whatever he wants.
I mean, you
I got money.
you just screwed up because he probably would have did it for free.
I have money. I don't give a fuck. I want somebody who can do what they do.
Then share the
To
love.
be fucking paid. Well, we can go to a strip club. I'll give you a roll.
I let go.
Fucking go. We can fucking go. Well, now you ruined it.
Oh,
You said Lego, and now I don't.
Lego
want to.
my ego.
No. Okay, you're back. Nothing kills my boner like those fucking
Favorite Eggo toaster waffle flavor. And
chocolate
go.
chip, bitch.
No, dude, French toast. Little French toast squares. There's 4 of them in a toaster waffle.
There was a show called Mad TV back in the day, and it was a ripoff of Saturday Night Live, and it almost killed Saturday Night Live. It almost did. It ran for about 10 years, and it was pretty good. And they had this segment on there called Real Motherfucking Talk, and it was this black dude, the blackest guy I've ever seen, and his name was Dollar Bill Montgomery, which is the blackest name I've ever heard. And they debated Pop-Tarts versus Toaster Strudel.
Well, what's the answer? Pop-Tarts or toaster?
Well, no, they just had 2 different points, and
Yeah.
like they went at each other.
But I'm asking you, Pop-Tarts
Oh,
or toaster strudel?
God, that's interesting because you can eat. I'm gonna say Pop-Tarts because I'm looking at versatility. You can eat a Pop-Tart in the toaster. You can eat a Pop-Tart out of the microwave. You can eat a Pop-Tart raw or cold. You gotta heat up a toaster strudel. It's better. It tastes way better. Don't get me wrong. That icing, second to none. That little jizz packet they give you, and that is a perfect breakfast. But if I'm in a hurry, you can't just grab a toaster strudel out of the package.
I mean,
and
you
start
could. It just wouldn't be
and start
pleasant.
fucking crunching on it. Dude, there was a guy at my old job that, no joke, would eat Hot Pockets. Like, he would bring them in a lunch bag into the plant, which you're not supposed to do, and he would just eat it like. And I thought you would die from that because they're raw, but everything's cooked. You just got to heat it up.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. It was like he was eating the meatball pizza one, and
It's the best one.
It's very good, but he was eating it raw, like crunching on it, like a candy bar, like fucking.
Nah,
weirdo.
man. Nah.
These are interesting topics. I like that. I want to think of something. You can shout some debate topics out if you want. Were you done with your Montana thing? Because you didn't want to really
Yeah.
talk about it? Okay.
No, that's pretty well wrapped up.
That's fine. Who's just joined? Jessica. Oh God, I still am a sucker for just a straight up waffle. Oh, pizza. What kind of pizza?
Chicken Alfredo.
That's really
Does
specific.
pineapple go on pizza?
No, hell no.
You are correct.
It's a pizza. You can have whatever you want on it. That's the beauty of it. It's like America.
But it's gross.
It doesn't matter.
I
if you,
agree.
It doesn't
My
matter.
personal opinion states
It
that
doesn't-
pineapple does not.
It doesn't
belong on
matter.
exactly.
Yeah, okay, for you. It doesn't matter if you think pineapple is good or not. It's about the guy who wants it on there. You ever had pineapple and Canadian bacon? It's not bad.
pizza. No.
Yes, it is.
There's an episode of Seinfeld where Kramer is going to go into business with Poppy.
Yeah.
And he's like starting to put all this shit on, and he puts cucumbers on his pizza. And Poppy freaks out. He goes, "Cucumbers don't go on pizza." He goes, "It's whatever you want." And I agree.
The whole business model.
All right.
I like cucumbers on pizza when it's a Euro pizza.
I'm going to say this. My favorite go-to pizza is probably barbecue chicken. So a lot of people say that's not even good. But
all right.
sometimes,
it's okay.
sometimes there is nothing better than a straight up regular cheese pizza. Regular. Yeah, maybe it's a little bland.
Pepperoni pizza. Just straight up pepperoni pizza.
Pepperoni or sausage?
I hate sausage.
I hate you.
I mean,
Fair. I've heard that. I've heard that many times. That's a fish hook. Could you use that?
I was trying to. It didn't work out as well as I hoped.
God damn, I hate you. What about game consoles? You don't play games, do you?
If I do Xbox,
Yeah.
fuck PlayStation.
Damn. Why?
the savage.
The controllers are made for little kids. I swear, because I have man hands, and the controllers. Just
They're a
don't
lot.
fit.
They are a lot wider now. They make them a lot
Are
bigger
they?
for the PlayStation 4. Yeah,
Still.
they're a lot bigger.
I would say go
I
get
mean
the
Xbox
PlayStation
for that.
controller, but I have a.
Xbox just feels more natural in the hand.
I agree, but I've been playing PlayStation a lot more recently, so I don't like hate it as much as I used to. But the PlayStation 3 and 2 controller were small. The new one is not as small.
Fair
The
enough.
new one feels really good. I feel like the button response on the PS4 is probably the best buttons I've ever felt.
It's so good.
The Xbox One S controller that I have might be the most solid overall controller I've ever felt. I love that the joysticks are alternating, like not next to each other.
Right.
Because I feel like I have to jump with the PlayStation, whereas on the Xbox,
It's more natural.
it's like my thumbs are out of each other's way. Whereas on PlayStation,
your-
I'm just like
Yeah.
I'm like that. Whereas like it's a little more relaxed to me.
Right.
That's just how I feel.
I played in the 360 era, the Xbox 360 era. So
So did I.
that's
Yeah.
And,
Did you ever-
And that is far superior to the PlayStation 3. So
Did you ever play?
definitely, hell yeah.
Do you remember when PlayStation 3 didn't have vibration when it first
Really?
came out?
That was a thing.
Yeah, it did not have vibrating controllers. For some reason, when they made the wireless controller at first, they couldn't figure out how to get it to vibrate, so they didn't do it.
really
Yes.
because back in PlayStation 2 era, because that's the first console that I really could say I played and remember playing and played a lot of. I mean, we had Nintendos, but I mean that's like earlier than that. But they made wireless vibrating PlayStation 2 controllers.
Yeah, I remember those. I had some.
So what was their issue with PS3 then?
Okay, so you know how you could plug in? They had wireless vibrating PS2s. You said.
Yeah, you had to have like the little wireless adapter
That's
thing
like-
and a battery controller.
Because it was housed in the adapter, they had to incorporate that into the controller, and they might not have had room to put in something to
True.
vibrate. That's just my guess. We got a question from Clayton: cake or pie, and why? I'm gonna go cake because I like cake a lot more. There's only a couple kinds of pie that I like.
Cream pie?
Cream. What kind of cream? Jizz.
Late to that party.
I am old. Dude, there's a kid at work that's like 20, and he's like, "Yeah, I eat ass all the time." I'm like,
What? No. No butt stuff. That's a hashtag no butt stuff.
cake or pizza, cake or pie, and why? Because I think cake is just cleaner, and it's
Easier to
it's
eat.
firmer. Yeah, it's firmer. Whereas like pie, it's like you got the crust top and bottom, and then the filling's kind of all gooey and like flapping around. I like pumpkin pie, apple pie, and pecan pie. Like that's about it for pie. Sometimes I'm in the mood for pie. Although I will say sometimes cake, the frosting's a little much.
I'll
leave the
completely
frosting.
agree to that.
Yeah, I usually leave the frosting off. Like I'll carve it off.
If it's too sweet, I definitely
Yeah,
will.
it's like, and if I get a fucking rose, I'm like, come on, I can't eat that.
Okay, I'll eat just the rose and leave the rest.
Rose. There's always a fucking rose on a cake. My girlfriend's grandparents had a cake that said "Happy Birthday, Jesus" on Christmas.
Fair
It
enough.
was a joke, but like it was a joke that they had it.
But yeah, no, I would have to say cake, but I'll specify a German chocolate cake with cherries in it.
Oh,
Just because it's
super
not
specific.
a normal frosting, it uses a coconut pecan frosting.
Yeah, that shit's dope.
Yeah.
Good.
so sounds good.
And so I'll have that. or it'll be like apple pie a la mode. So apple pie hot with ice cream on top.
Yeah. Sliced cheese on it too.
No cheese. Just apple pie and ice cream, bro.
Do you know about that?
No, I don't.
You're supposed to get a slice of cheese in Wisconsin. You're supposed to get a slice of cheese on your apple pie and then have it melted like a Kraft single. I'm not joking, dude. Look it up.
What the fuck?
Look that shit
That
up,
sounds
dude.
grody, bro.
Have
Why is that a
have
thing?
I ruined you yet? I told you to look up that Formula One thing. It was there.
Well, what is it? What am I Googling? Apple pie.
Don't fucking spill that.
Apple pie in Wisconsin.
Huh?
Apple pie in Wisconsin. What am I Googling?
Apple pie. Oh, I thought it was like actual dip. I'm sorry. I
Normally
just
I
thought
do.
you had like a thing of, like just a chunk of tobacco.
I normally do.
Well, thank you for not bringing that stuff in here.
That's why I have these.
Dude, apple pie. Just Google apple pie with a slice of cheese. I'm not joking. I wouldn't joke about this shit on air live.
I mean, live-ish.
You can tell it. He's found it. He's like, what the fuck? And bring that shit up.
I'm going to. I want to
Pull that shit up,
I want
Jamie.
to find the best picture of it. Hold on.
I read it's like one of those Uncle John bathroom reader books. It says it was illegal to serve you without a slice of cheese. Now everyone's like, fuck off. We're not giving you cheese.
Cheese is expensive.
Bacon's expensive. Bacon's like $1 a strip in fast food.
Oh, yeah. Ew.
Yeah. So is chicken. Chicken's $1 a strip, or it used to be. It's like 10 years ago.
None of these
It smells
pictures-
like mint chewing gum.
None of these pictures
That
are
would
like
be
high
me.
resolution. Oh, there's a good one.
I mean, as long as we just can like show it off a little bit, just to show it. I mean, I could Google it, but
So another question for Mitch while that's coming up. Have you ever killed an animal
yeah, I've killed a deer.
besides hunting?
I've ran over stuff.
No, like, well,
What the fuck? What other category is
okay.
there?
I mean, like,
There you go.
The serial killer kind.
intentionally, willfully killed an animal that's not for hunting.
Like if it was like endangering me. God, I don't know. I've shot birds.
Does Red
I've
Dead
shot
count?
deer. I ran over several rabbits. I hit a cat.
Did you
once.
swerve to hit the rabbit?
No, not out of like. I was like, ah!
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay, then we're on different
It
levels
would
here.
like it darted out and like got under my car.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
I'll
I've never
swerve to run 'em over.
intentionally like really.
Rabbits or squirrel, yeah.
I've never like intentionally killed something like unless it was hunting. Like I've hunted I used to hunt blackbirds with my cousins all
Really?
the time. Yeah.
Nice.
Grackles. Purple grackles and shit. You know what those are?
No.
They're just like these fucking mangy like they're basically just blackbirds, but they're more annoying. And
I
they're
thought you said black bears before.
Black-
That's what I thought too. That
Fuck
sounds
no,
surprising.
dude. I would not shoot. I don't think I'd ever hunt a bear ever. Not even black bears, which are they're supposed to like run away from you right away. Fuck that. I'd never go after. My cousin shot a black bear though. It's huge.
Yeah,
And
bears
he's
are.
waiting to get it made into a rug.
I did not see any bears in Montana. I was honestly surprised.
Really?
That's the one animal out there that I didn't see.
I'm assuming there are bears out there.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
a lot of them. I actually saw badgers for the first time in Montana,
Ooh.
which is ironic because that's our state animal.
I've never seen a badger in person. They can kill you though.
They're,
Can't they?
I mean,
Vicious.
if you let them gore you, yeah, they're really gnarly and mean.
How many second graders do you think could fight off before? Like 2. Probably because they'd stab you with a pencil and I'm down. They just got to get you in the calf.
Right in the Achilles tendon.
Oh.
Just like done.
Oh. I saw this image where like
I'm gonna say like 3 or 4 because you can just like swing your arms and like send them flying.
God, what if it was like Shadow the Colossus where like if you swing it and they grab your arm and then now it's latched and then he puts his teeth in so now he's got teeth in you.
Then you just punch him in the face.
But then that means whatever is in his mouth is coming with him.
I mean,
Dude, like you're gonna have to lose a piece of your arm. I'm just saying, like I would definitely bow. I'd probably just run Like, I'm losing
can
instantly.
definitely
Just
outrun
get the
them.
fuck away from me. I don't know, dude. Some of those second graders are fast.
Well, your legs are so much longer. You can probably briskly
stride,
you could briskly
yeah.
walk
Yeah.
away from them.
I would outstride them. That'd be about it.
Then you could just like kick them, kick them in the face.
Whap.
Like
Outta
that end scene in Step Brothers where they beat the shit out of the kids.
Got it. Not a fan of Will Ferrell.
Me neither. That's why we should see Holmes and Watson. I think we should. That should be like a challenge.
Boy.
And you can't sleep through it either.
Can't leave, can't sleep. It's like the 7 rings of hell.
There's 9 rings of hell, by the
9
way.
rings of hell.
9. There's 9. Name them.
Don't know?
No.
Times 9.
Do not.
I'm reading the Dante's Inferno right now, actually. No, I'm reading Purgatory. It's really boring. He goes to heaven at the end, though, so that's going to be cool. Talks about, like, where God lives and shit. All right, yeah, is there anything else you want to talk about, like, off the top of your head?
Oh, no. Other than I'm really excited because I'm actually going to be moving in with Clayton in, what is the date? The 9th. So, like 7 more days.
Oh, really?
I'm going to start moving in. Yeah, I'm going to live upstairs in his
Oh,
house.
nice. Where, isn't he married?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
live with a married couple, huh?
It'll be interesting for sure. But I have a new
Damn.
job coming up. I'm going to be working in Madison for TDS Telecom, doing similar stuff that I did out in Montana. And I'll be looking for a place, obviously, once I start work down there. I looked out at this one place in Beaver Dam, and it was supposed to be really nice. This place was all remodeled. Well, I show up, the room itself was remodeled, but the building was just gross and disgusting, and you could smell drugs walking past people's doors. And they allowed pets, but there's puddles of warm dog pee by people's doors that
yeah.
you can smell.
Yeah.
Like, this place was just gross, falling apart. And the dude told me, he's like, oh, yeah, we evicted 15 people last week.
Oh, wow.
Like, don't want to live here. I'm sorry.
That's grody.
Yeah, it was bad. Like, it was bad.
Jesus Christ, dude.
But
That
they
is
only wanted
fucked
like
up.
$500 a month.
That's the reason for that.
I would maybe keep looking.
Kind of.
No, but that's cool, man. Congrats on that. Dude, I don't know if I could live with a married couple. Like, well, I love living alone anyway, but
Oh, I mean, I
married
definitely
couple,
prefer
shit.
living alone. But
How do you plan? What?
how do you plan the perfect crime?
You fucking don't. You stay out of jail.
I
You
mean, I
fucking-
know how to hide a body like 5 different ways.
Best video game of 2018, God of War.
It's not Fortnite, that's for sure.
2018 PUBG.
What? Oh,
PUBG.
2018?
I don't even think that was in the running.
I don't know.
That
don't
game
think that
is
should be
so
best.
overshadowed by Fortnite.
I don't
dude.
think
Fuck
that game.
Fortnite.
I don't think
I-
PUBG should be best just because it was in beta for most of 2018. This wasn't even a real release.
I'm gonna say God of War above Red Dead, even though I love Red Dead because it's only 30 hours. It's way more accessible. It's just better. I think it is. Don't you?
I don't like. No, I don't care about God of War.
Did you ever play it?
Yeah. I have
The
played
new
it.
one?
No, not the new one. I've watched people play it.
Okay.
It looks good, and the story. I'm sure the story's good, but
the
like,
combat is really, really like it's satisfying, but like on the higher difficulties, it's fucking impossible. Like it's very difficult.
yeah, that's good.
I'm gonna say God of War.
Have you played Titanfall 2 at all yet?
Yeah,
Just side
I love
note.
Titanfall,
Yeah,
yeah.
I just got it, and I just
so good.
ran through the campaign in like 2
It's
days.
short.
I really liked it though,
Yeah.
especially when you could like time travel for
That's
that
the
mission.
most. That is not joking. The best level of any game I've ever played.
Yeah,
the time travel level.
I really loved it.
It's the most unique thing I've ever done in a video game. Ever.
It was. Did you find all the helmets?
No.
Okay.
I've done everything in the story. I think except beat it on the highest difficulty, and I didn't beat the captain's time or whatever.
Oh.
There's like an achievement called Student Becomes Master. You have to beat everybody's time on the scoreboard.
Oh.
Fuck that.
Right.
I do have my 2018 best game. It's Spider-Man.
Never played it.
That's fair, dude. That game's
That game
awesome.
is the best one.
I remember the first time I jumped off a building, I got vertigo. That's how you know it's good.
That's pretty good.
The camera shakes as you come down because like you're going really fast. Like as you swing, the camera shakes. I'm like, oh, I felt my stomach drop. I'm like, oh, okay. If they're smart, they would add a first person mode and put it in VR.
I say that game in VR seems insane.
VR or 3D?
3D's dead, bro. Sorry, but it is.
It's
No,
VR,
I'm sorry.
It's VR time.
It's Ver. 3D isn't here yet. It tried to be, and then we shoot it away.
VR is the first step to true 3D.
Fuck, what was I going to talk about? Do you have it on Xbox or PlayStation? Titanfall.
PC for
Son
the
of a bitch.
Master Race, bro.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
PC Master Race.
There's
Really-
no
it really
Master
is, though.
Race.
Yes,
There's no
there is.
fucking Master Race.
Hey, I can play everything on Ultra and get 120 frames per second on Titanfall 2.
But you don't
so-
play any games. Every PC person buys like 30 Steam sale games and then they never fucking play them. You guys
You're
aren't e-
not wrong.
You guys aren't even gamers.
You're not wrong.
That's the most wrong thing I've ever heard.
Yes, it is. Yes, it's true.
No.
It is true.
What
It
do
is
you
very
play?
true.
Okay, what do you play Destiny on?
PlayStation.
Close the book.
I don't have a gaming PC.
Close the
if I
fucking
had a
book,
gaming
bitch.
PC, I'd play Destiny on
I
there
mean, my
because the
gaming-
game plays faster.
My gaming PC
When
is
I
like
played
6 years old.
I played all your games on that when you were gone.
Yeah.
No.
Did you run it at ultra low settings so it wouldn't crash?
I forgot all this shit was in here when you were
That's
gone.
what I thought.
I don't even know how to turn it on.
Well, you plug it in first, and then
That's what I was doing wrong.
the power button won't work.
The power, it doesn't. I'm like, this won't turn on. Is it plugged in? Oh,
I want to
shit.
play all Caleb's Steam games.
Dude,
Dude,
we.
rule number 1 of IT,
he
Mitch.
has Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Is it
Turn
plugged
it
in?
off and turn it back on.
Well, no, rule number 1 is it plugged in? That's the ultimate first rule.
Okay,
Then
fair
if
enough.
it's plugged in, then you turn it off, then turn it back on. You ever
Okay,
watch
I'll
IT
give you that.
Crowd?
Yes.
The original with the British
Yes.
people? I watched it all the way through in like 2 days.
I've seen
So
3
fucking
quarters
funny.
of it.
It's so Douglas is by far my favorite, the British guy.
Yeah.
He's just sitting in his desk and it's like his first day and he just opens a drawer and he just pulls out a revolver. He's like, hell's horses a gun. And then he hangs on to it for like the rest of the show. I think he shoots somebody with it too by accident.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say who it is, but he's like just fucking around with it and it goes off. There's one where he's having like a meeting with his investors. I think it's like season 2 opens with it, and they're like saying something about how it's like the best the company's ever done. Camera switches over and he's got like 3 girls all dancing on his lap,
Oh.
and he's just like, "I'm sorry, what was that?" It's kind of shocking. Like the third episode, and all of a sudden like.
I think it's a
They
really
say cunt
underappreciated
or something.
show.
Yeah, no, it's a good show. And it's really short.
It is.
Like, I'm not a big British television fan, but I mean,
That
besides
and Doctor Who are
besides
like the
BBC,
top 2.
You ever watched the original Office?
No, not a fan of The Office.
The original Office. If you can make it past the first episode, the original British Office is actually really funny. It's only like 20 episodes. They all go by really fast, but like sometimes I have to turn the subtitles on, and they're fucking teeth, the British teeth. And they're all talking like I have to look up some of the shit they say, like Bobby Waffles is like code for like a dirty vagina or some shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
then.
they're all talking in fucking Cockney or whatever. It's 2001, I think it came out.
Oh, wow.
So like a lot of their shit is like
Weird
it's
slang.
A
old
little dated.
turn of the millennium British slang. So it's like a lot of filters. But remember that time you told me to watch the show Baby Daddy?
Yeah.
I got through like an episode and I'm like, I don't fucking ever want to watch this shit again.
Hey, that show is hilarious if you actually watched all the way through.
Fuck. Are you sure?
Yeah. It's got some good comedy. It's
like
like How I Met Your Mother
I
comedy.
hate that show.
Oh, then
It's
you wouldn't
too
like it.
fucking dumb. It's like
you.
it's too forced.
Thank you.
If you took the laugh track out, maybe. I like
but
shows
it's
without
a
laugh
show
tracks.
for a laugh track. Like that's just the type of show it is. It's a
I
laugh track
guess.
show.
Dude, when people wouldn't stop saying legendary, I wanted to just cut them out of my life. I'm like, I don't want
That
you near
was
me.
annoying.
I don't want you near me. You can like Neil Patrick Harris. You can watch the show. But like, when I heard it from every single fucking person and their parents, whew. My dad says Bazinga. I want to cut him.
I'm gonna wear my shirt that has.
Have you
Bazinga
seen
on
A
it
Million
now.
Ways to Die in the West?
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
That's fine. I saw it in the theater.
Favorite movie of all time?
The Prestige.
Why?
Because it's really good.
I like that.
Because
Why?
why?
Like, if there's any specific
It
reason.
has, well, the acting's really good. The storyline's really good. It engages you the entire time. There's suspense and payoffs throughout the movie, and then the final payoff of the movie is so, I can't tell you what it is, but it's so good that it changed my outlook on life. And the final line of the movie, fuck, I wish I could tell you. I might be able to. It's about two magicians in the Victorian era and like the late 1800s, early 1900s, where Tesla's around, and they start one-upping each other with magic tricks, and it gets worse and worse. Like, they get more dangerous. And then finally one of them has the perfect trick, and this other guy spends like half his life trying to duplicate it, and he does terrible things trying to get up there. And finally at the end they're talking to each other, and the final speech is so emotional and so gripping to me.
So good.
Have you seen it?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I love that movie.
The final speech it's really short. So he goes,
good.
says, "The world is miserable. It's solid rock all the way through." And the audience knows that. But if you can make them wonder and you can make them forget that for just a second, then you got to see something truly special. It wasn't about the ticket sales. It's not about the fame. It was the look on their faces. And to me, that encompasses everything what I like about movies. Mm-hmm. It's
Definitely.
They were talking about magic and performing magic because magicians were really big back then.
Right.
That was when Houdini was performing, but he was in America, and this takes place in England or London.
What year was the movie produced?
2006.
Okay, I'll have to look it up.
Christopher Nolan.
Yeah,
directed.
I think it might be on Netflix right now, but
It goes on and off.
yeah, they get the right. It's like every other month.
Bounces back and forth.
But it's my favorite movie of all time for so many different reasons. But that final speech of that is it gets to me so good, bad, whatever. It's not on right now.
Mine would be Avatar by James Cameron.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Avatar.
Okay, that movie was phenomenal. It was
Yeah.
long, yeah, but the graphic production in that movie to this day is still phenomenal.
Holds up real well.
And that
wanna-
movie is almost 10 years old.
It is this year.
Is it?
Are you excited for the sequels? They're gonna
Most-
be
If
underwater.
they ever come out,
Well,
yeah.
they're shooting all three of them back to back.
Are they? I mean, I
Yeah.
knew they were doing two. I didn't know they
The
were going
first,
to do all
the first
three.
sequel is going to be all underwater.
Yeah. That's
Really?
what they
Yep.
said, yeah.
This is true.
This is known Khaleesi.
They're gonna-
Jesus, dude.
Yeah. And since they're going to be owned by Disney, because
What?
Disney bought Fox, so
Oh, that's
they're
right.
going to be owned. Yeah.
That means they own Terminator.
Yeah.
But
Because
no,
James Cameron did Terminator.
did you guys know that they had spent like 8 years developing the cameras they needed just to shoot that movie?
Yeah.
And that's why it turned
They
out
also
so good.
didn't they spend like
Billions.
10 years like just shooting all the different stuff for it?
I think
between
Yeah.
between like
Production's-
live action and CG and
Production
stuff like
on the original Avatar started after Titanic.
that. Yeah. Well, that's probably pre-production stuff like that. They were just getting everything together.
Really bothers me.
Yeah.
I dislike.
Well, the movie's just Dances with Wolves, but I mean, it's still a great movie.
I need to see that. It's on Hulu, but it's like 3.5 hours or
Yeah.
some shit. I think, dude, Avatar's not even that long. Titanic is a half hour longer.
Is it?
Yeah, but you don't
Avatar's-
think it is.
Avatar's just like it's like a long Star Wars movie.
And it's,
I
I don't
don't
know.
think it's that long. Like it's
No.
it's a good sci-fi epic, you know.
It is. And
You
it's
don't
got a,
notice the
a
runtime.
really deep personal connection with me because it was one of the only movies that I can remember seeing with a cousin that has since passed. And
Oh,
it was
okay.
the very first movie I ever saw in 3D. So like
Yeah,
to me
it
there's
was in
just there
3D.
was so much in that movie and just seeing it in theaters with 3D, it was just mind blowing at the time.
The
Yeah.
3D was pretty great. I remember seeing it. I think it was when did that come out? During like Thanksgiving?
2009.
Well, Thanksgiving or Christmas was it?
I saw it in the summer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like right as I got out of high school. I
It
saw
stayed
it.
in theaters
Well,
forever.
see, I think it came
Yeah.
out, and then I think they re-released it in the winter. 'Cause
Yes.
I like remember going with my parents like during Thanksgiving or Christmas break and seeing it in 3D. And it was just like That's fucking good.
And that was like before that. The 3D was all the red blue glasses, and this was the first. Where
Yeah, this was that first one with the Real D or whatever
Right,
3D stuff.
yeah.
That was crazy.
That was the first movie I ever saw in 3D was Bloody Valentine, and that was I saw it in Milwaukee, and the final shot is a bullet. Someone shoots a bullet, and the bullet came into the theater. And I remember involuntarily grabbing the guy next to me because I thought we were gonna get hit, and I didn't know the guy. Yeah, and he didn't even get mad. He's like, we. That's how Avatar was. I saw
Yeah.
Avatar in the theater. I think in Appleton. So it was
Okay.
like higher end market.
Yeah, I saw it. I think in like an IMAX or something.
Oh shit! Really? Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Dude,
That
it
would
was
have been awesome.
it was just mind blowing.
It was, yeah, that's like Cameron does a movie like every 10 years, and I hope he finishes this one because he's working on Terminator right now.
Is he?
He stopped working on Avatar again. Motherfucker. Well, dude, he's not even that old.
Well, he's
okay?
not. He's not directing
60.
Terminator. He's working
He's
on
not?
it with
Oh.
Tim Miller, the guy who did the original Deadpool. He's doing it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, Deadpool 1 or Deadpool 2?
The second one is better.
I thought-
because
I
it's
thought they were
not
both
shackled
fine.
by an origin story.
I thought they were both much.
But the first one is
Very
the
fine.
first one because it is the original. It's still just as good.
Sorry, I
Honestly,
got
I
it.
think the first one was better, but I think the only reason I believe the first one is better is because with the first one you didn't know what to expect.
Okay, yeah.
Whereas the second
For
one
sure.
you could
like the first
kind of foretell the plot.
the first viewing of the first one's definitely better than the first viewing of the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like I think the second one is still more Deadpool-y, just because
Right,
like,
more-
But you have to go over the top with it because people are expecting it.
right.
So,
it was a very hard to beat.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I like all the side characters. I love Domino. And,
Yeah, no,
Domino
there
and
was-
Cable are really great.
The side characters made the second one what it is,
Oh, yeah.
especially the invisible one.
Oh my god. Yes, dude.
Wasn't
Vanisher.
The invisible guy.
Yeah, who was? Wasn't that Brad Pitt? Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They show him for under half a second. BJ Geezy, worst band ever.
Obviously, this one right here, To Set Ablaze. That band sucked.
I heard it sucked.
They only ever played at Ziggy's and Fondler.
No, you guys.
No,
you
we
guys
played at the
I mean,
Rave.
that band played at
Played at the Rave.
the Shack.
Milwaukee. Oh yeah, we did play at the
I saw the
Shack.
Shack. Yeah, you guys opened up for Rings of Saturn, didn't you?
And we also opened up for Fit for a King and the Acacia Strain Within
Dude,
Ruins.
Acacia Strain's pretty big deal.
Yeah.
That's a big fucking thing. I never saw you guys at the rave.
Whitechapel.
Fucking Whitechapel. I've
Asking
seen
Alexandria.
Whitechapel. Fuck yeah. Well, I've seen Asking Alexandria
That was at the same show though.
8 times.
Stop.
Yeah, I did. Before Danny left the first time. We got another question coming in from McKenna. Well, most parents of our generation don't know how to parent debate. Oh, shit, I'll agree.
Probably. Maybe. It
Dude,
depends.
I
We'll
posted
find out
something
in
the
10
other day
years.
about how much I hate parents and kids, but I'm going to be a shitty parent too. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to suck. We're all going to suck.
The parents that put an iPad in their kids' hands are wrong.
Yes.
You,
Yes.
okay. I've
Put a
been
fucking
thinking-
Lego set
I've
in
been
their
thinking
hands.
about that.
Okay.
If
that
your
kinda comes
kid,
back
if your
to
kid is
last-
screaming for 10 hours a day, and and if you are able to shut him up by doing this,
you're gonna do it.
who wouldn't do it?
You're gonna do
Who
it, yeah.
wouldn't
Oh, yeah.
fucking do it?
It's
Are
the
you
easy
gonna-
way out.
Are you gonna get on your hands and knees and say, Joseph, whatever you name your fucking kid, Joseph, can you try to reason with him and just slaps you? Like, it's
Dude,
all
if
solved by just
any of us
handing
did
an
that, we
iPad.
probably would have gotten beat in one manner or another.
I would have probably woken up in a hospital, dude.
Like it was either a wooden spoon or a belt or something. Our generation, and look at how we all turned out.
A stick wrapped in electrical tape.
Yeah, I mean, there was always some sort of.
It drives me insane as a parent. You know, Taylor, I'm gonna say you have never posted shit with your kids ever, which is your right. You should be able to do that, but you can't technically have never overdone it since you've never done it. So, kudos to you. I'm gonna give that a like. Boop. That your life culminated in that like. I still gotta hang out with him, but he's got like 10 kids, so who
So
knows?
what?
My buddy Taylor.
Wrap it up, man.
This podcast.
No.
Oh.
He's got 10 kids. Fucking wrap
He's
it
got
up.
fucking
boy.
10. He's got like
get a cut.
3. He's got it like 3.
Oh my
I
God,
totally
get snapped.
exaggerated. Get clipped. That's too many.
Hey, out in Montana, Mormons are massive, and there are literally families that have like 6 to 10 kids.
Sure.
Like, could you imagine you're taking your entire family out for dinner?
I have a fun.
Like,
I have a hot
damn.
take on not really a hot take, but like this interesting thing about a lot of those like more extreme religions and stuff. You know why they have all those kids?
Because they don't believe in most
Tax
birth
breaks.
control.
It's that
Tax breaks.
but there a lot of those like extreme churches will preach have as many kids as possible so we can fill all the all the government agencies and pass the stuff that we want passed because all the kids are still controlled by their parents and stuff when they get older because they still believe that. It's actually one of the biggest reasons a lot of those places have like 9 and 10 kids is so that they can infiltrate throughout the infrastructure. Not a fucking joke.
That's
insane.
it. Makes
Yeah.
the most sense.
I think
You're
that goes
raising
back
soldiers.
to conspiracy theories.
You're raising soldiers. Taylor only has 2 children. My mistake. I thought he had 3. I'm
Every
very
one
sorry. I thought
child
he
is
had
like
3.
having 5.
I mean,
Oh
effectively.
shit.
Having a dog is like having a child.
Oh, I'm not gonna say who it is, but one of my buddies. It was like the first person to have a kid in my class, and we were all be like, "Oh, that kid's so fucked. You're gonna be the worst parent ever." The kid's like 6 now. He is one of the most well behaved. He's not quiet, but he's well behaved, and like as soon as the dad says something, he'll look at him first. He'll be like, "Hey," and then the kid will like shape up, and I'm like, I'm sure he learned that through a lot of pain.
No
But
doubt.
dude, but like he's doing it, whatever he's doing, it's fucking right. And, like,
Right.
this kid is super.
And that's the problem
Yeah.
with parents today is there's zero discipline. I want to be my kid's best friend. Well, that ain't gonna fucking work. They ain't gonna listen to you.
Well, most of the parents are still dressed like kids. You ever see a dad
Fair
wearing? You ever
enough.
see a dad wearing a flat brimmed hat?
Yeah.
Isn't that fucked up?
Used to
No,
see that
I
shit at Pick
mean-
and Save all the time. Dude, I got fucking so many people at Pick and Save that I used to see.
Did you ever make your blood boil just looking at somebody?
Yeah. Yeah, when their pants are on their
Every
fucking
single-
ankles.
There's a dude at work that walks around like that. It's kind of scary because, like, if he were to, he's a saw operator. So if for God forbid he flies into the fucking blades, trips and like just flies in there. But I've never seen him like lose control of the pants. They hover, like just at his ass.
It's such a balancing act.
Dude, like you look like if you like blew like just one little breath, they would completely just fly off. But like it's scary.
I had a buddy at work when I worked at Pick and Save that anytime his pants, like he didn't wear it, like his pants low, but like if they would
Yeah.
come down when he was like bending over and shit, I'd be like, oh man, the full moon's out today.
Oh, fuck.
It finally eventually it bothered him if he got fucking suspenders.
The dude couldn't get a belt.
I don't know, man.
What the fuck?
He's bigger, like not like fat, but like his body is like how I have a
Okay.
big body.
Yeah.
He's like bigger than me, like just
Okay.
taller and just bigger. So
He's a
like
big person.
Yeah, like it was kind of just hard to get a belt that would fit. So it's probably
Okay,
just cheaper to
that's
get
fair.
suspenders.
I once saw a couple walking in a festival past me that, honest to God, thought I had time traveled. They were the most hipstered out fucking people.
Oh, you told me about this.
I have, but this guy. Do you ever seen the show Peaky Blinders?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna Google it quick just to show you what I'm looking at.
Was this like around?
This is like this.
Was it around Halloween?
No, it wasn't. It was like middle of summer. Peaky Blinders. Okay, so like basically how these guys are dressed.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
A guy
20s,
walked
30s
in,
kinda?
yes, like Prohibition era. A guy walked in looking like that, but the woman walked in maybe like that woman minus the mink and the hat. But I, honest to God, thought they had time traveled, and I got super scared for a second. I wasn't on any kind of
dude,
drug or
that
anything.
needs to come back. Like,
No, it
that
doesn't.
style
No.
was epic.
No. Do you know what then? Give me your phone. I'm going to smash it because if you can't live in both eras, you can't.
No, I'm just saying, like, that dress.
You can't look at porn
You want style to
in
come
your
back?
hand.
Yeah, man. I agree.
That style. That's okay. Well, that's
It's not. It's my work clothes.
that's fucking style. This
Yeah.
isn't. But I'm saying like that's the fucking style. That is your style. Okay. That's fucking the past. We're beyond that.
But
We
we're
moved
saying,
out of caves
we're
for a
saying
fucking reason.
make suits and ties and vests the norm, not
Do
fucking
you
button
wanna
down
pay-
flannels.
Do you
You know?
Do you want to pay the fucking dry cleaning bill? It's like $100
No.
to
Back then,
I'll
they didn't have dry
I'll
cleaning.
fucking wash
Everything
it.
was
and
washed.
Iron it myself. have some fucking discipline.
It's gonna shrink.
Yeah.
You gotta walk around in a fucking tube
That's
sock.
why you buy it an extra size larger, bro.
Yeah.
Custom fit.
Oh my god. This conversation's
Did
amazing.
you just sell that kid a dead parrot? Yeah. Dude, I can get fucking passionately crazy about just about anything. And if like you disagree with me, all I do is do this and talk louder.
But I can find the facts.
Google
Bring it up.
Master.
Yeah.
Current value of Bitcoin.
Ooh, okay, hold on.
Fucking, I'll do that. I don't have to hold on.
Yeah, but he can bring it up onto the screen. Just random. I mean, because that's basically this podcast.
Well, if you watch some, $7,511.05.
Wrong. It's $4,000.
Ooh, that's way off, Mitch. Way off. I say it hasn't been 7K for quite a long time.
Yeah. Updated Thursday,
sorry.
January 10th.
You are very much more
it's
updated
overseas.
than me.
It's overseas.
Um,
In their market because it's opened over there.
shit, I don't even know what I'm looking at here. So you definitely beat me on that.
Would you buy Bitcoin? If you like,
No,
not
No,
this expensive.
I don't even
Would you
fucking.
invest?
I don't even know what it is.
not right now.
Give
I would
me
buy
a
a different
fucking
coin.
piece of cash. I don't know what the.
I'd
fuck
buy that fucking coin that Intel's coming out with.
Really? I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, because I think they're coming out with some like servers stuff that like they're coming out with their own coin for, or like whatever. I'd buy a coin that like some sort of government agency comes up with or whatever, because that's going to be fully regulated and backed by stuff.
Why don't you look it up?
I mean, I wish I would have bought
Please.
Bitcoin back like when it was like reasonable,
Well, yeah, and then sold it for $30K.
right?
Yeah.
And just made
That'd be
hella
nice.
bank.
I had a chance to start mining it in like 2011,
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
did
and then
not.
I had like 0.00001 Bitcoin. Like that was still worth like $200.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that would have been something. Like, yeah, if I had been mining for 5 years before it spiked, I'd probably have like $1 million.
I mean, I would-
because I would have had like 1 or 2 coins
Yeah.
mined by then.
I'm still kind of like, if it ever drops
Not a
to like the
million.
2K, I would probably invest and get like half a Bitcoin.
Well, I mean, you can still just buy it in chunks.
oh, you can.
However
Yeah,
much
like
you want.
I think it's a tenth. You can buy as little as you want, but you can
Well-
only sell a tenth.
Oh, that way, yeah, probably.
I cannot believe we still have viewers. We've gone so
Actually,
well. I
I
mean,
actually own Dogecoin though.
that's
Not fucking joking.
son of a bitch.
Hold on, let me see how much I have.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, check out your Dogecoin.
I will.
And then if you still want to, that new coin that you were talking about, Intel.
I'll
I've
I'll
never
see
even
if
heard
it's
of
a thing.
that.
I thought that I had saw some, so we'll find out.
This is why I put this up there, is because if I pigeonhole myself and put a specific topic, like if someone tunes in and they're like, oh, they're going to talk about gas prices, and then all of a sudden we're on Dogecoin, they're like, well, this is bullshit.
Yeah,
Close
I
that
own-
out. That's why I put random shit up there, is because like we're not going to talk about anything. My whole plan was to talk about your Montana trip, and then how I was going to, at the end, I was going to be like, well, if you can do it, anybody can do it. And then close it out. But that's fine. Like, I'm glad that this is still going. I like to have 2 hours at least.
I own
If it-
240
We're almost
Dogecoins.
there.
What's the current value of a Dogecoin?
22% of a cent.
Oh,
So they're 0.002 right now. There was actually a time when I was invested, I had like over 4,000 Dogecoins, and there was this talk that they were going to be merging with a different coin, so their value was going to like go
Double.
up 100 times or whatever it was. So I would have been making like thousands of dollars with how many I had, because everyone's bought in at like this price that they're at now, and they jumped up to like half a cent each, and I sold off.
nice.
Yeah, and so I made like only made like $30, but like I mean I had 4,000 coins for like $5. So like
Right.
it's
Making $30 is
quite a
an
it's not
improvement.
nothing. Like I just was like, well, whatever, it's not going to go up anymore, so we'll just sell off. I also own 100 stocks in this stock called Harmony, which is the company that owns MoviePass. I don't know
Nice.
if you know that. They're basically going bankrupt, and so you
Really?
can't actually buy it anymore because it's so low on the market. This like thing doesn't let you buy it. You can sell it off, but
So is
if that company ever recovers,
Is MoviePass
gonna be
going
good
to be
for
a thing still? Or did that flake out?
it's been that's the thing. Like it's kind of been being tossed around with being like bought out and stuff. So it's kind of in the void right now. No one
So
really
say I
knows.
know a lot of people were talking about that and they say it was great, and then it just kind of flaked off the face of the planet.
The best one is the AMC pass. You get 3 movies a week for like $20 a month.
Shit, that ain't bad.
It's really good.
Of course, there's not 3 movies I would really ever want to see in 1 week.
Right. Like during the summer, it'd be great because there's
Right.
new movies all the time.
Are you talking about movies in the theater?
Right.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Like there's usually maybe 1, but there's usually never 3 consecutive movies.
Very. I remember one time, at one point, I think it was in December, there was 8 movies in the Fond du Lac Theater, and every single one I wanted to see. That's only happened one time though.
Ready Player One was a great movie.
Fuck
in theaters.
yeah, dude! I have
It was
a, I have,
amazing.
love
I
It's
have-
on Hulu now.
shit.
You
Is
can
it?
watch it. Yeah.
I have that
I've been
on
watching it like
4K.
4 nights. And
Really?
That's a 4K 50 incher in there, dude. Fucking love that thing. I have people over all the time and watch shit
I
on it.
love Ready Player One. Just
Fuck yeah.
1 for the story was great.
Yeah.
2, I loved all of the references, especially the Alien reference.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, the fuck. You like Alien?
I like Alien versus Predator mostly, but I couldn't stand watching the original Alien movies. It took 45 minutes of literally nothing, and I rage quit. I couldn't do it.
What? You've never seen the rest of it?
Nope, I rage quit. Never watched the rest. I've seen the
But it's
newer
so
produced
good.
ones.
dude, Alien's so good.
It's supposed to be like that.
Such a slow burn.
Play Alien.
No.
Play Alien Isolation.
Watch the second one, dude. It's so good.
The second one's
It's
not
James
a-
Cameron, bro.
Yeah,
it?
it
Yeah.
is. Ridley Scott did the first one. James Cameron did the second one.
Okay,
It's
you can get me
it's
to
like
watch
one of the best
second
action
one.
movies of all time.
Trivia. Whoever can answer it first, don't Google it. Who did Alien 3?
No idea.
Alien 3 was David Fincher.
Correct. Who went on to do Fight Club?
Yep.
And
Movie was bad.
Gone Girl. And The Social Network, which is actually
Yep.
really
I
good.
love that movie. It's so
Love
good.
that. The Facebook movie.
So the
Very good.
Oh, yeah.
Very
Intel
good.
is partnered with Ethereum. So
Okay,
they're
yeah.
not making their own, but they just start partnering with that. Yeah.
Yeah, Ethereum's one of the runners up to Bitcoin,
And-
isn't it?
It's like the next best. It's the
Popularity-wise?
next best one because the reason why Ethereum is better than Bitcoin is because it can be mined with a normal graphics video card, whereas opposed Bitcoin
You need
is,
like a major rack series.
Pardon me.
yeah. A Bitcoin can only be mined with ASIC miners because of how advanced the algorithms are now. So all that it is now is warehouses in China that have racks and racks and racks mining it over there. It's impossible to get like a shard of a coin now because you're not putting enough processing power in.
Right.
You're not going to get anything out of it. So like you have to like literally be a business set up to mine Bitcoin to do it effectively.
There's actually, when I was in Montana, I know I make a lot of references, but that's kind of where I spent like the
where
beginning of my adulthood.
That's where you're
kinda.
from, man. Don't be sorry about that. Just fucking.
But
Own
yeah,
it.
there was less than an hour away. They were building a mining facility.
That's awesome.
There was a company that was setting it up, and they were hiring people to start setting up equipment. They bought out an abandoned or sold off empty middle school to build this mining facility. I'm like, that's awesome. Like that would be epic to tour.
So what's pretty interesting, the third most popular coin, it's now Ripple. You know what that is?
I've heard of it,
that?
but I've never
my,
researched
One of my
it.
buddies that bought into it last year. Me and him were talking about cryptocurrencies. It went up 35,000% last year.
So it's like the Bitcoin boom almost.
yeah.
What's the current value?
I'm not looking. It's just an article. Let me look it up. I'll look it up on my app here, real quick here. See how much it is right now. I can look at a chart and see how much it's gone up. Let's see here. Ripple. Ba-na-na-na-na.
I like learning about these kinds of things. I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh wait. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's not worth much right now. It's spiked. So for years and years and years, it was like Doge, where it was like
In cents or
half a
less?
cent or so. And I think that's where my buddy bought into it when it was still under a cent. At the beginning of last year, it spiked. In January last year, it spiked to $3 a coin. So if you had thousands and thousands built up, cash money.
Right.
But right now it's worth 38 cents
So
per coin.
the key to this stuff is you have to find something that's like
You have to
About ready
on
to
the
boom.
rise,
Yeah.
on the rise, and about to jump into the big markets and boom, like you said.
correct. You need to find a coin that's like viable, has a good like kind of like whoever made it it's actually useful for something.
And
like,
how many
'cause
coins are there?
Huh?
How
There's
many coins?
thousands. of
Yeah.
coins.
There's
Like Dogecoin is just a meme coin. It's not even real, but it still trades for fucking money because people like Doge.
I love Doge.
Like
there's countries that have their own cryptocurrency just
Yeah.
for the sake of having their own,
Yeah.
just because they can.
and
I-
you know how cryptocurrency is generated, right?
No.
Okay, so cryptocurrency is
School time.
school time, generated through a blockchain, which is like basically an algorithm that they've developed for solving complex mathematical equations. And they use
verifications.
Right. Well, I was going to say they use these mathematical equations to verify information transfers online. So like say you send someone $1 to prove that that person has been sent that digital currency. It has to go through this algorithm. All these computers like use their processing power to solve this hyper complex math problem, and all these computers give the proof that this person now owns this $1. So it's basically a blockchain is like hyper verification that you have sent or received this money and it actually belongs to you, because it's all digital, like it's just fucking numbers. But since you have the information and the proof backed up in a blockchain, it's like
And then
the biggest receipt in the world.
And then you can then track that individual dollar throughout its entirety.
Exactly.
From its creation till its decimation.
And the reason people get so excited about blockchain is because you can apply that to almost any information. Mm-hmm. So it's like hyper security, basically.
In some places want to incorporate in factories, so you can follow this one component from the time it's brought into the factory through the entire process into the finished product. So if there's a batch problem, you can then track the entire blockchain where this problem came from.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. But the reason people get coins is because they set up their computer to lend its processing power to the overall
computation scale.
Yeah, like because what you can do is you can join a pool that like puts all their processing power together to mine one coin. Then you get the percentage that you added in of the coin back into your wallet.
That part makes sense. The work to do it makes sense. It's just like the purpose of it to me seems like it's to
reward people for spending money on electricity and their computer time.
It's
pretty
like
much.
Well, like the value of it seems like it's just a digital form of gold backing up $1.
Right.
Effectively.
Oh.
Because like your computer is putting in work. It's getting paid.
Yeah. Well, no, I
that
understand.
kind of-
I understand the work to get the thing.
Right.
But then the what I was having trouble understanding for a long time.
The big difference
We're
is
gonna have to adjust
like-
this microphone as soon as we're done here because.
Is it just falling?
Well, no, it's not falling. It's just see how his like, because I'm in front of it and I'm not hitting the sweet spot. To get the sweet spot, I have to like lean over like this, which is not a big deal. But
Well, just
this is
turn-
the G spot of the mic.
Just turn it.
Just give her a tickle.
It's
might have-
like locked in.
I'll turn it
I'm
down.
just afraid to.
I'll come
to
do it. Hold on,
Yeah,
I'll come do it.
No, don't do it. We got 5 minutes left.
Bro, I'll do it right now.
God damn it.
Fine.
All right.
Go ahead. Keep talking.
The thing that I was wondering the most about, which you did answer my initial question, which I was going to ask if you weren't able to do it, was if you like you see how the label is. You said speaking of label and it sounds really good when I do it. It's just thank you. You're very sweet. This is why I pay you. I should start paying you. Like in free T-Bell or some shit.
I would say pay him in beer.
Pay me in Dogecoins.
He doesn't. What do you? There's a picture of Doge right there. If you look next to Halo, there's a picture of a guy. It's Doge, but he's in the Star Fox.
Yeah.
I also have a Doge shirt that just says "Wow" on it.
You can
It's like-
adjust. You can adjust that so it's not so crooked.
Okay.
Just on the
Yeah.
because it's kind of bent weird just from where I'm looking. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Because I just last time I tried to adjust this, the whole thing fucking fell off, and I almost broke it.
That's true.
No, my initial thought was if how does it have value? But then how you explained it to me was like all I just pictured in my head was the reason that paper money has value is because there's a piece of gold somewhere.
But that's
that-
not
And
true.
that's not
anymore.
even
That's
true,
not.
yeah.
Yeah. All of money is assigned to is work done. So services. Now.
Right, but
Like there's
the
nothing you can get from it. It's all just on the idea of
the idea of
now money. All it is just an exchange of service, basically.
yeah. Oh, dude, I'm surprised we even use paper money anymore.
Well, that's why people are excited about cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Because
The
it could
new
just
paper
replace
money.
the dollar.
Yeah.
Because it's more secure. You
This-
can't fucking rob Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can.
But you can't.
Dude,
you
isn't there a
literally
movie
can't.
called Bitcoin Heist? I swear to God, I saw it on Netflix.
In the older days, you could do it if people are dumb, and they sign it. If
I have a physical wallet.
Yeah,
you could
exactly.
steal that.
Yeah.
Dude,
But,
you
can't fucking
sorry, I'm
steal
looking it up
Bitcoin.
right now.
You know where it goes. Though that's the point of the blockchain.
Right. Until you change your ID, and
Oh,
I
right.
mean, it's still trackable, but it's not trackable.
Yeah, you can't fucking rob a bank of Bitcoin. Like,
Bitcoin heist. Fuck yeah. 2016. Dude.
Can I see it? I wanna
Fuck
see
yeah,
it.
dude. It's on Netflix.
I'm gonna have to watch.
Put that in your queue, bitch.
I think I will right now.
Dude. It's right above Tramps. An American meme. Dude, I wonder. Let me look up what this is going for on IMDb.
What did you want Clayton to 3D print?
Hold on a second. Bitcoin heist.
He wants-
5.8? That's pretty good. It's better than I thought I was going to do. Just tell him to print me the Cyber Demon from Doom, the new Doom. But don't make it so good to where I have to give him all my money. Like, if you Google Doom Cyber Demon, it should come up. Cyber Bully. Cyber Demon.
Alrighty, well, I think we should wrap it up because I'm hangry and I need some tea.
Dude, yeah, I understand. You've been hungry for like 3 hours here. Yeah, that's perfect. We're at 2 hours. Is there anything you want to say before you go?
No, other than this is great, and thanks for having me.
Yeah, dude, no problem. Like, thanks for actually doing this.
No
Really
problem. We should
appreciate
definitely
it.
hang out off the air too.
Yeah, and remember the last time we did, I didn't sleep the night before because I watched a scary movie.
was it actual scary movie?
Hereditary.
Oh, yeah.
Scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, that's
Like, the ghost scene was the worst part.
Movies, I'm very hard to scare when it comes to a scary movie.
I'm really easy because I let myself get into it, so
Oh.
it's just...
I usually can predict, like, oh, yep, yep, okay.
It's
he's
a
dead.
little predictable, but like the ending of it kind of threw me. So if you ever want to watch like a kind of unconventional horror movie, get a hold of Hereditary. Came out this year, pretty damn good. The guy who made it's like 30, so fresh take on a really old genre.
Okay.
So I highly recommend it. Scared the shit out of me. Caleb, anything we want to talk about or say really quick?
Are you excited about Glass coming out?
I wish I was because I know who's in it. I'm a fan of all three actors, but I've never seen the Bruce Willis movie it's about, Unbreakable.
You haven't seen Unbreakable?
I've never seen Unbreakable, and I've
Boy.
never seen Split. I heard Split was really good too.
Well then.
So
All right, well,
if I could somehow watch those movies before it came out, I'd be more than happy to go see it. Other than that, we're gonna get hit with fucking copyright. God damn it! Turn it off. Turn it off. We're gonna get fucking nailed. This is going on YouTube. I'm gonna get fucking flagged.
Don't you hate that?
Dude, you know when I upload this shit, it's like
what?
when I upload this stuff, it goes, "Oh, you have." When I uploaded the one with your friend making the music,
Yeah.
it said, "Oh, you can't have this because it's like flagged."
Oh my
and I just
God.
uploaded it anyway, and I think I made it through like half the episode, and then I don't think I ever listened to the rest of it. But like, whatever. I mean, I don't. If this gets pulled, we'll just chop the last bit out.
It's
anyway.
It's not good. It's like 10 seconds of it.
I heard you only get 5 seconds.
It's like 15.
Okay, I uploaded gameplay footage of me doing Battlefield 4. In the very intro, they have that song, and it flagged me instantly. I'm like, what?
They've got that shit down now. It's not like the
so
old days where
stupid.
they catch it like months
Well,
later.
it's not like a flag is anything. All they can just throw like ads up on it and be like, we'll just make money off it, you know?
Good. Make money off me. I don't give a fuck. I don't even care if I see anything. I just want it to go up there without any hassle.
Right.
Anyways, yeah, man, it's a lot of fun, and thank you for telling us about your journey into Montana and coming back. The Wild West didn't conquer you. You just didn't put up with its bullshit. So, yeah, anyways, thanks for telling us all that and coming on here and talking about cryptocurrency and stuff. And
No problem.
yeah, we'll hang out again sometime soon. We'll get some fucking beers and stuff, and
For
we'll
sure.
go out and have some fun on the town maybe if you ever want to do that. At least before you
Possibly.
fucking move.
Well, I'll be moving just to like Lamertine, so it's just outside of Fond du Lac for
For
now.
Well, and then
anyway.
like before you head out to Madison, we'll fucking
Yeah,
go
I'll
have,
still be
like a
around.
good time. We'll go to a strip club or something.
I
something.
wish.
All right. Anything else, Caleb? Besides your music? God damn it.
No.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Peace.